Yes, good evening. It's match day, and it's me and Stewie. Me and Stewie here to start the show. Look, me and Stewie, he doesn't have a clue what's going on. He doesn't realise it's match day. He doesn't know the importance. We all do. Big up to each and every one of you. Tottenham Hotspur at home to Brentford. We simply have to win this game. I don't care about 4-0s, 5-0s. I don't care about scintillating, breathtaking football. We have got to win this game if we want to stay in that contention right up the top of the table. In a minute, we'll have a look at the league table, see where we're at. The team news will be out in about 24 minutes or so. In that meantime, let's discuss everything about tonight's games. I'll be able to let you know they've got a little acca on tonight. I've got a big acca on tonight. I say got a big acca on tonight. 4 teams tonight, and the Spurs are not in it. I will not have Spurs ruining my evening. Let's see who we've got inside the house. Big up to each and every one of you. As always, smash that like button on your way in, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. And sorry, a few minutes late. My show on the Football Terrace went on for a little bit longer than I thought. And there's Daryl saying, conserve energy tonight, lads. I don't think I could have that debate again anytime soon. Big up to you, Daryl. Big up to Mark. So big up to having a chat. Phew, that chat was brutal. Yeah, it's all right, man. Listen, it's all good fun. Once the curtain closes, it's all done. By the way, I'll keep you up to date with all the scores tonight across Europe, just to let you know what that is. Let's have a look. So we've got the game that's being played right now between Barcelona and Osasuna. 6 minutes gone, 0-0 there in my 4-team ACCA, just to let you know. So there's Barcelona versus Osasuna. Atletico Madrid are playing Rayo Vallecano as well later on tonight. And in the Premier League, you've got obviously the game that we're going to be watching, Tottenham v Brentford. At the same time that kicks off, you've got Man City versus Burnley. That kicks off. And then you've got Liverpool versus Chelsea. So there's a lot going on tonight. Liverpool v Chelsea, City v Burnley, Tottenham, Brentford, Barcelona are playing, Atletico Madrid are playing. Lots of stuff going on. So if you ever see me looking this way, it's because there's games of footballs and scorelines coming in. So big up to each and every single one of you. And you know what I've done? I haven't brought my iPad up with me, which I need to watch one of the games. Would it be terribly rude if I go and get it? Will everyone be... I apologise. I know it's really unprofessional. I've started, there's people watching, and I haven't got what I need. Can you give me just 1 minute, please, please, please? I'm so sorry. Give me 1 minute. I do apologise. I really, really do apologise for that. I just realised I hadn't got it, and I've just gone and got it. And of course, there's no battery on it, so I've just had to put it on charge. So I use that to watch the secondary games and the scores coming in. And then I've got the Spurs game on the TV. I've got the phone. I've got the computer. It's all happening. So I do apologise. I do apologise for that. Sorry, let's get back to saying some hellos, shall we? Big up to you, Mark Cook. Big up, bro. Hope you're well. Big up channel members galore. Big up Sean Smith. I hope you're well, my friend. Mark Cook just tasked in chat. Yeah, Matt, listen. People are just nasty. It's what they do. All I did was laugh, but never mind. Let's get away from that. Ryan G is in the house. Big up, Ryan. Wolverhampton Wanderers not playing tonight, but you're obviously always welcome to be over here with us. I'm just trying to see if there was transfer news, but it wasn't. It was the news about Adam Wharton. So we all knew that Wharton was going to Crystal Palace. 3-1 Spurs win I'm going for. That's what I went for as well. I've gone for a 3-1 win tonight, but we've just got to win, Tottenham. We've got to win. If we don't win tonight, that's then Man U and that's Man U, trying to think. What am I missing here? That'll be 1 win in 4 is what I was trying to say. Let me just make sure I've got that correct. Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, so we drew with Man U, beat Bournemouth, lost to Brighton. So at the moment, we've won 1, lost 1, drawn 1 in our last 3. We really, really need to get a win to get that under our belts tonight. Mark hopes he's wrong and said, I hope I'm wrong, but think 2-2. Listen, the only thing I worry about, I think everyone knows what I'm going to say. I worry about that forward line. I just worry about that forward line. Ryan G said, is Maddison expected to start? I guess that is probably the only news that we're probably waiting to hear on, to be honest, Ryan. Other than that, I think it kind of picks itself. But listen, I'd love to see him start, but I'll caveat only if he's fit enough. If he's not fit enough, I just can't see it. Phil Coys, here he is. How you doing, Phil? Said, evening, SAVVA and the chat. My delusional prediction for tonight's game is 3-1 Spurs. Heard it here first. Yeah, that's what I've gone for as well. So, Werner, Maddison and Richie. Listen, I don't care who scores the goals as long as we score some goals. But yes, 3-1 is what I went for as well. Big up to you. Mario is another channel member. Big up, Mario. Hope you're well. So, Barcelona, just seeing there, should have been 1-0 up. Should be 1-0 up. Header there at the back post from Lewandowski. Should be 1-0. Spurs, Johan, big up to you. I said we need a singer. I think you mean a winger, but I hear we need a winger who can take on his opponent. Bakayoko from PSV, I would take him all day long. Absolutely would take him all day long. No doubts about that. Keep making sure you're smashing the like button, guys. Keep making sure you do. Otherwise, it really doesn't help the algorithm for me. So please do that. And there is the link if anyone would like to subscribe. George said, hello, everyone. Enjoy the game. Let's hope for a positive result. Bang on, George. Surely we're going to win tonight. Mario said, smash up the likes. The mighty Spurs will smash up Brentford. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which Tottenham turn up tonight. You just never know anymore. I think that this whole Ange ball, and we always play good football, it feels like it's always in patches at the moment. So we'll see. Yeah, good game going on here, by the way, for Barcelona versus Osasuna. I'm not sure if anyone's got that on. Big up chat and come on, you Brentford. I mean, that's not very nice, is it? But big up to you. Get the fraud Arteta out my club. Mazza simply says, big up SAVVA, must win tonight. Yeah, we got to win. Got to win by hook, by crook. Got to win the game tonight. Got to win the game. Yeah, listen, it's all good. Yeah. I was just speaking to Terry there, actually. Yeah, all good. Listen, it's just a heated football debate. That's all it is. And yeah, just football. At the end of the day, I wish some people in chats would remember that before they're just abusing for fun. SAVVA, your probable lineup for today. Right. Well, we'll know in 17 minutes. My probable lineup would be Vicario, Porro, Van der Ven, Romero, Adogi. And then this is where it's tricky. It all depends. I'll pick one team with and one without Maddison. The team with Maddison would be Bentancur, Maddison and Højbjerg with, Bentancur, Skip and Maddison with Kulu right, Werner left and Richarlison through the middle. My team without Maddison would be Kulusevski in instead of Maddison and Brennan Johnson on the right. Thank you. Tottenham 3, Brentford 1, Man City 4, Burnley 1. I think it's going to be 3 home wins as well tonight. I can't see it being anything other than 3 home wins. Thank you, Ryan. I did. Here he is. Angus, the man, the myth, the legend. Angus is here. Big up to you, Angus. Hope you're well, my friend. Big up, Bill. Hope you're well, mate. Big up to you. Jonathan K is here. So Tony will probably score, but Brentford don't defend well. Listen, I think they'll grab one, but as long as we grab more. You were faster getting your iPad than Dyer having a dump. Yeah, I listen. I had to go and put it on charge as well. I'm knackered. GBC fan said, hello, SAVVA. I fried my brain during Kate Street. I don't know what that's to do with. I have not seen any other streams today, I'm afraid. So sorry. Martin Knightsbridge said, hello, SAVVA. Big up, Martin. Hope you're well, bruv. Hope you are well. Dan, Luton Dan as well. Yeah, I'm good, man. Listen, it's all good. It's all funny. The problem is when you've got a show that's got that many viewers, you're just going to, whatever the conversation, you're going to have 50% backing you and 50% abusing you. No one talks football anymore, do they? Everything's got to be, if they don't agree with your point, it's got to be calling you something. But listen, I suppose you get used to it in the end. And karma gets people. So, it's all well and good. Angus is going for a 2-1 Brentford win. Of course he is. Bren from Spurs is saying, respect the star boy. Who's the star boy? Saka? Is that what you're talking about? GBC fan has gone 2-0 Brentford. All Tobago said Brentford always give us problems. They're a decent team, Brentford. They're a decent team. Ryan said, I actually had an argument with an American Spurs fan last night on Alex's channel. He said I shouldn't be in a Spurs channel, and basically I'm not allowed an opinion on Spurs because I support Wolves. I mean, yeah, it's all very, very childish, isn't it? That you can't watch this because you don't have a Tottenham shirt type thing. Don't worry, we're not that sort of channel. Angus said Tony scores 2, I reckon. Hang on, Tony surely can't score 2 for us because he signed for you. You assured us all. Everyone remember Angus saying that Tony was signing for Arsenal. You guys need to keep Tony quiet. Yeah, absolutely. Tony's their danger, man. Of course he is. Big up, gun down. Yeah, I tried my best. Chris has said, you got any access for tonight, mate? I think 1-1 tonight. Yeah, listen, I think we'll win. I mean, there's a couple of people starting to talk about draws, but yeah, interesting times. We'll get the score predictions after we get the team news. The team news will be out in about 13 minutes or so. Arsenal fan here. Who do you think will finish higher between us? Can see it going down to the wire. I think it will be very, very close. I've said Arsenal all season. I just think the gap you've got at the moment, and I can't see you losing too many games. I still think Arsenal might, but I think it's going to be closer than most of us thought at the beginning of the season. Oh, God, I hate these sort of comments. Trust the Angeball process. That's all the team. Stop. The word Angeball is cringy. Absolutely cringy. Good evening, Nige. Good evening, bro. How you doing, mate? VDV going coming. Listen, I'm all over that. Spurs King has said, just give me 3 points. Absolutely. And Chris, sorry, I should have got what you meant. My ACCA tonight is a big ACCA. It's a big sum of money on 4 games. I've gone with Barcelona to win at home, Atletico Madrid to win at home, City to win at home, and Liverpool to win at home at 4-1. I'm not going to tell you what the amount is I've put on there. And at the moment, I need Barcelona. They're the first team. I need them to win. The other 3, I'm not so worried about. Ryan G said, target Nathan Collins in the Brentford back line. You have chances galore. We'll see. We'll see what the team is for tonight. Sorry, the pug's just losing his mind. Hey, what are you doing? Jonathan K has said, Arsenal fan. Oh, no, we've done that one. Luton Dan said, SAVVA, I'm like you when I want better players. All this FFP talk, my kind of ambition is boom, 180 million to Palace for Eze and Elise. Give them what they want. Sod these maybe players. Do you know what? The thing is, I don't even think it takes that sort of money to get those 2. For me, I think we said it for ages. We just want to see better players, Dan. Just want to see better. Not when I say better players, the forward line. Definitely, as a start. No. Come here. Sorry. If anyone's got a dog, when they're just naughty, when they're just being naughty for the sake of it because you're not giving them any attention. I'm getting that at the moment. And he's just got a pile of my clothes and they're all over the landing now. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Jonathan Grant said 2-0. Our defence is too strong. Hope our attack can get it right. I'm going to ask, is our defence too strong? Because I'm looking at, we give away a number of chances. We concede goals. Where has this notion come from that our defence is too strong? Like, where has this come from? I'm just interested to know. Yeah, I'm sure it was, Angus. I'm sure it was. Martin said, not sure on the result tonight, but it's a must-win game. And surely the players will be up for it after Friday. That's the least that they owe us. That's the least that they owe us, right? They've got to give us some sort of performance, because I thought You know, it was a bit lackluster against Man U. It was a bit lackluster against Bournemouth, if we're honest, and it was a bit lackluster against City. So I get it. We're your rivals. Of course you're going to hate us. I don't take it personally. I wonder if the light show I wonder if the light show is a Levy trial for future night games to save money on floodlights. Oh, don't. Good old Daniel Levy, eh? Good old Daniel Levy. 3-0, a Richie hat-trick. Okay, fair enough. Faz Radfar said, big up SAVVA. Should we bother watching the game knowing the fact it will be 3-1? Listen, Faz, this is one of those times I'm agreeing with you. I do think it will be 3-1 to Tottenham. I fully expect us to win. But Faz, no excuses. Not like the sort of things this guy does when we lose. Finds loads of excuses, don't you, Phil? No excuses from me tonight. We've got to win this game of football. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't like the terror stuff clip, but listen, people in the chat they just hate me and they go at me. It's absolutely fine. Dude, stop it. It's getting boring now. It's getting boring. Eve Basuma is in the chat. Said 3-1, a Richarlison brace and Werner. That's no shock to me, considering you were just in my comments just now talking to me about how Richarlison's got good control and hold-up play, which is so worrying. I'm a City fan. Can I be here? Of course, anybody is welcome. We're all human beings and football fans, right? It's to be a sad day if it can only be people who support one team. Justin has said, I support Spurs, but always listen to Man U content. Laugh out loud. They're a funny club. They are a funny club indeed. Always, never a dull day at Man United or at Tottenham. Absolutely. Everyone is welcome here. Apart from the trolls. Villa lost, so Spurs know they need to win, but it's Spurs and we all know what could happen. Got to win, Sid. There's got to be no excuses. We have to win this game. Absolutely. Sav, they are talking about Mourinho ball at Man U already. What do you mean? They're talking about Moo ball. What, bringing him back? Is that what you mean? Dude, honestly, can you, it's getting boring. Like you're just saying the same thing over and over again. Just join in the conversation. Join in the conversation, mate. GBC said Ange will always cringe, but Ange's football style should be more concrete. Stop it. No. Stop it. No. Sorry, Ange ball, is cringe, but Ange's football style should be more concrete here by next season and not patchy like this season. I agree. It's going to take time to settle into. I do think a lot of people have gone overboard about how well we've played. I think a lot of the football I've seen has been hit and miss, but first season, got to get some better forwards. AJ said, good evening, SAVVA, you big, beautiful bastard. Had a mental day and very draining day, having to exempt my boy. Hoping Spurs can lift the mood. Well, listen, I hope you sorted all that out, and hopefully Spurs can lift everybody's mood. Cinema has said, pick up SAVVA. Hope Dragon on the pitch instead of Johnson. I can't see how it's going to be a straight swap, but interesting. Okay. Ryan does think we'll pick Villa to fourth. Listen, games like tonight will tell us. We've got to win games like tonight. No good us watching Villa last night drop points and then dropping points to Brentford. No good. Got to win this game. Tony has been seen at the Spurs Stadium tonight, nowhere near Ashburton Grove. But he's signing for Arsenal. Is Neto at Ashburton Grove right now? Is Neto at Ashburton Grove or Zubamendi? Dr. Tottenham said, SAVVA, the bookies don't lose. Oh, God, I'm fully aware of that. I'm fully aware. GBC fan said Eze and Elise could be like 90 million. By the way, I am keeping tabs on the Tottenham official X page to wait for the team news to come out. So as soon as that does, I'll let you know. There's a picture at the moment. The last picture they put up was of Brennan Johnson and James Maddison at the state on the pitch together. So as soon as that team news comes out in just under 5 minutes, I will let you know. Liam, big up. Good evening to you. I'll try and get through to all these comments, but there is a lot of them coming in. As well as the comments coming in, we've got to see those likes rolling in. And there's 240 of you and 65 likes. Come on. Do you guys think that's acceptable? 65 likes. I mean, that's less than a quarter of you. Come on, let's get that to 100, 150 ASAP. Big up Dan Skyline. Hope you're well. George just said my Liverpool, Spurs, and Man City to win to nil pays 15 to 1 to nil. Oh, that's an interesting bet when you can't have any of the teams conceding a goal. Oh, I wouldn't trust that. But hey, Bill said 31 goals conceded, strong defence. I mean, even against, listen, I think we've got a good defence, but, I do think everyone's gone well overboard about us as always. People can get at us. Eze is 25, too old for the project. Well, if we're not going to buy players like Eze because they're 25, then we might as well pack up and go home. Victor, so the defensive line is definitely strong. Our chances conceded is more because of the way we play. Doesn't matter if you're conceding chances. How can you say you're defensively strong? Teams that are defensively strong don't concede as many chances as we do. Come on. Can't have it both ways. Yes, it's because of the way we play, but that's part and parcel of it, right? Dan has said, I would be happy to see some shots on goal, let alone a win. Yeah, they owe us after the other night. It was a really, really poor performance. And it didn't feel like a cup game at all. I've just watched a really random... I've watched a player get injured and I don't know why. No one touched him. I don't know if anyone's watching the game. More like I said, our defence will always be shaky due to our play style. It's not about the individuals. Sometimes it's about the individuals. I mean, we give the ball away a lot back there. I think we're talking like our players are the best ever and untouchable. But where are we? Solanke is not happening yet. I don't truly believe many of us thought it ever was actually, was actually going to happen. So I'm just seeing if any early team news has come out. The multi-channel said, in all fairness, if we beat Brentford tonight and Everton Saturday, we'll be in such a good position. Yes, we will indeed. We will indeed. It's up to us to go and make it happen. You got Man City and Liverpool playing tonight. You'd probably, realistically, does anyone see that those two teams won't win? So we've got to keep up some pressure. Farrow said, hi, Savage. Do you think Dragusin will feature tonight? I don't think he'll start. I don't think he'll start, but I definitely would think that he'll get some game time. But we'll see. I suppose it all depends on how the game goes, right? Oh, they said Moo wants to go back to Man United. Oh, dearie me. SAVVA put Stewie in air jail. Oh, bless him, little Stewie. He gets really excited and then he just sort of tires out. Breaking news, Maddison starts. Where have you seen this? Please let us know. A lot of people saying this now. Where have people seen this? Where is Maddison starting? Spurs FC said, evening, SAVVA. Big up. Good evening to you as well. I hope you're well, my friend. Ken T said, big up, Sav. Big up to you. I think we'll squeeze by over 2-1. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it, my man. Minish man has said, oh, hang on. They're in here. Oh, it's Sasuna. Awful cross. SAVVA, when we will ever get a winger that can beat his man? Can't remember the last time we had one. I don't know, mate. I'd love to be able to tell you. Justin said, I think at the beginning of the year, the football was sublime. I don't think it was sublime. I mean, I think that's a bit of a stretch to say it was sublime. But we've regressed since the injuries against Chelsea. Yeah, it was a long time ago, though. No, Phil, I'm not doing any fan calling shows anymore. No, they're just too much hassle. Too many people phoned in that were, weren't in the right environment to talk and they were silly, and it was just a bit silly in the end. So no, I'm not doing that, I'm afraid. Big up Mark Cook said, smash those likes up, everyone, and sub to SAVVA. Absolutely, please do smash those likes. We've only got 85 and there's 275 of you in here. It's really, really poor. No other fan base is this poor. So please do smash that. And big up, happy birthday to you, Phil. Is it your birthday, Phil Coys? Is it your birthday? Happy birthday if it is. Happy birthday. Everyone can send some messages. I'm just trying to see if the team news has come out yet. 1 second. 1 second. Is it there? The starting lineup is out. It is out, and Brennan Johnson is dropped. It is dropped, and it is the first team that I picked. Remember when I said just now, we said just now, what would the 11 be? The one I picked with James Maddison is what has just been picked for Tottenham Hotspur. So if we have a look there, you can see the team is as follows: Vicario, Porro, Romero, Van der Ven, Doggy, Bentancur, Skip, Maddison, Kulu, Richarlison, Werner. And on the Tottenham Hotspur bench is Forster, Royale, Dragashin, Davis, Højbjerg, Donnelly, Johnson, Brian Hill, and Dane Scarlett. So there is your team for tonight. Let me know what you think, people. For me, we quite simply have to win. We quite simply have to win. I don't care what the 11 is. We've got to win this game. Let's see how fit Maddison is. No Brennan Johnson. I think maybe Anne just seen what some of us have been saying, but there is your 11 for tonight. Let me know what your thoughts are. For me, that's as strong as we can go. You could argue Skip or Højbjerg, but for me, they're both poor. So for me, that's as strong as we can go. There is the team. Let me know if you need me to leave it up there for a little bit longer. But yeah, there it is. I bet on Liverpool to win. Yeah, I did. They've got them in my acca. I've got them in my acca, mate. Yes, I have. I think at Anfield, they'll have too much. Phil Coys has said, sorry, bear 1 second. SAVVA, can you tell my mate at work, Steve, who's an Arsenal fan, that Saka isn't generational? I don't know. He's a decent footballer. I don't know why any of these people think he's generational or world class. He's done nothing to suggest that. If he is world class, then that really does show the state of world football, doesn't it? So no, not for me. Absolutely never in a million years. I don't know what does he specialize at to be world class. Not for me. Not for me. But yeah, the team news, we've done it. The team news. Is this Bergvall news legit? Hasn't he signed for Barcelona? Isn't he signing for Barcelona? I'm pretty sure he's going to Barcelona. I know Ryan G. Absolutely tell these people, mate. It's unbelievable. We should have 150, 200 likes. Smash that button, people. It's free. It's free. We only need Sonny and Biss back. Yeah, listen, no excuses. The squad is good. Look at the problems Brentford have. By the way, let me just see if I can find that Brentford team news for you. So the Brentford team tonight is Flecken in goal, and they've gone with a back four of Ben Mee, Pinnock, Collins, and who's the fourth defender? They haven't put it in order. And Rosseslev, I think. Then they've got Norgard, Lewis Potter, Janssen, Janelt, and Mulpay with Ivan Toney up top as well. So Spurs looking back to getting to what you would consider to be full strength, getting there slowly but surely. Johnson has been left out of the team. My view on Johnson being benched, it doesn't surprise me. I don't think he's very good. So, yeah, it doesn't surprise me one little bit. Gabriel One has said a perfect lineup. Peter McCormack has said Johnson and Højbjerg dropped. Well, I thought both were appalling the other night. So it doesn't surprise me. Philly has said, big up my brother from another mother. SAVVA, great straight facts. Yeah, it was draining, but yes, it was good. Absolutely run the likes up, you frauds. As Proud to be a Geordie said, we've only just got 104 and there's 312 people in the chat. Jordan has said, thank you. Johnson needed to be dropped. Bill, sorry, 1 second. 1 second. Oh, Stewie needs to come up. He's being very needy today. All right, mate. All right, that's my. All right. All right. All right. Bill said, hey, all you Johnson defenders, believe in Ange. Yeah, believe in Ange. Farrow has said, yes, I will. I don't expect it to be lively, though, to be honest. I don't know. This for me has probably been one of the worst transfer windows I can remember. Hardly anything has happened. It's been very, very poor. No one's really bought anyone of any note, have they? I don't even know what is the biggest signing been. Don't know. It's been quite poor for me. Yes, I agree with this, Gary Officer. I do agree. The front three need to produce tonight. Listen, again, these are two of these three players are the ones that he brought in. So he's got to get them producing. A big up to Martin Knightsbridge, always very, very generous. Said, can't believe you're happy, no Johnson. Listen, for me, just not good enough. Maybe he'll do better as an impact sub. But for me, just nowhere near good enough Tottenham Hotspur. You can like super chats now. I don't know. Can you? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Maddison and Kulu start. Yes. So Maddison will play through the middle and Kulu on the right, you would suspect. Johnson, what do you mean? Needs a breather. He doesn't ever do any hard work or running. George Raffis has said, SAVVA quote, you could argue Skip or Højbjerg, both are poor. Don't ever change. Well, they are, aren't they? They are. Let's have a look, by the way, in the other game. We'll have a look at the Man City-Burnley game. Man City line up like this. Oh, that's not in order. Hang on. Man City line up like this. Ederson is back in goal. A back four of Vardial, Ake, Stones and Lewis. Midfield of Nunez, Rodri and De Bruyne. And Alvarez, Foden and Doku up front. So players on the bench for them, Walker, Bernardo Silva, Kovacic, Ortega, Grealish, Diaz, Bob, Gomez, and Erling Haaland. And Burnley line up with, when they don't put it in order, Trafford, and then Vitinho, O'Shea, Dakil and Amdouni, Berg, Brownhill, Ekdal, with Gudmundsson, Odegaard, and Foster as their front three. And the team news isn't out yet for Liverpool, Chelsea, as you would imagine. So, good, interesting for the Premier League. Erling Haaland is back. But yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. Haaland on the bench. Yes, he is. Blacker Music said, hi, Sav. Hope you're okay. I am well. I hope you are as well. Right, now we've seen the team news. It's 6:38 in the UK. Can we get some score predictions, please? There's no excuses now. You know the team. So the scoreline you give now is after knowing the team, not getting the prediction wrong and then saying, oh, but we didn't have Sonny. You know the team. What is the scoreline going to be? I'll stick with 3-1. I think we will have too much for them. I think if we don't, it will be embarrassing. I can see Johnson coming on left wing for Timo. Yeah, that probably would make sense. He doesn't tend to take off Kulu unless Maddison has to come off early and he puts Kulu into the middle and Brennan Johnson out wide. Mike has said, big up SAVVA. What are your thoughts about Tony, the player? Is he worth pursuing for Spurs? Look, I just can't ever see Spurs dropping that money on a player like that. I would take him. I think if he was up top, with Sonny and one more really good forward, I think it would be really, really good, but I just can't see it happening. I really can't see it happening. Is Hickey back? He wasn't in the 11 I just read out. I know that much. Daz Spurs. All right, mate. See you later. Let's remove him from the chat. What a horrible bloke that is. Why are some people just so nasty? I just don't get people. Expert said Dragoshin should have started. Interesting. Lots of people saying that this morning as well, right? That maybe Dragoshin should have started. Yeah, interesting. Chris Sperring has said Glenn Helder was better than Saka. Glenn Helder. Oh, God, I remember him. Yeah, an interesting player. We'll leave it at that. Kantap said, I guess if Madders is fully fit, we win this. Listen, on his day, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant footballer. Again, I think is he fit? But it's going to be a game where I think we have most of the ball, so it could be less running. And it's why I didn't think he should have and didn't start against Man City in the Cup. Still 0-0 here, by the way. Barcelona 0, Osasuna 0, 39 minutes gone. Where are we? Alfie Whiteman has an ankle injury, is he? Season over. I mean, let's be fair, his season never began, did it? John James, big up to you, John. Thank you very much. So, Sav, you're absolutely correct on straight facts. No, listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a heated debate. That's all, man. That's all it was. Just a heated debate. Can we give away Richie? It's a bit harsh. We'll get a few million for him. Darlington Chanidu said, Sav, do you think both teams will score? Yeah, I think we give away chances. Whether they'll take them enough, I don't know, but I would never back Spurs to keep a clean sheet. I just don't trust us enough. Yeah, City's bench is scary. Yeah, we know that, right? We know. Yeah, their bench is scary. Jeffrey said, skip over Højbjerg all day. We haven't won a game with Højbjerg starting all season. Is that true? Is that true? Interesting. Stack Row, I said Brennan wasn't starting when he had a fuller foot team anyway. I think Ange just got forced into starting him so much because he trusted him over Hill. Yeah, possibly. Hustler said, Sav, I just watched the Brentford Instagram story and they put a video of Tony signing Tottenham fans' autographs. He could be coming to, I mean, I think it's a bit of a leap. He is coming to play at Tottenham Hotspur tonight and the fans will ask for his autograph. Oh, so, hey, it is what it is. Is Oscar Bob the best name in the league? Got to be one of them, isn't it? It's got to be one of the best names in the league. It's a lovely, lovely name. Chris Sperring has said, I'd make Johnson sit in a room with videos of Ginola and Cliff Jones. Honestly, the guy's probably getting gas sitting on the bench. Looks like he smokes 40 a day. Yeah, I just don't, listen, I don't know about that. But it is what it is. Striker said, hey, Sav, hopefully the Spurs and Liverpool win today. Listen, I want Liverpool to win purely for my bet, but I think they will. I think they will. Right, we've got to that stage where I ask people, Phil, are you having an inner conversation with yourself? Belgrade Wanderers gone with 2-2, 2-0, 5-0. I'm going to guess when I see the scores like this, we're all talking Tottenham, right? 2-1 Spurs, 2-1 Spurs. GBC, you're not serious, are you? 2-0 Brentford, 1-0 Spurs. Pep finally dropping. Still sticking with 3-1 Spurs, me too. 3-1 Spurs, another one. Timo, okay. 2-0 Spurs, 3-1, 4-2. 2-1 Spurs, 3-1, 3-1. Dos Ciro Spurs. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, that Man City bench really does make you cry, doesn't it? It's just ridiculously good. Timo won't come good here. He's doing the same stuff he did at Leipzig that didn't result in goals. Listen, I reckon he'll grab 4 or 5 goals. I reckon he'll grab 4 or 5 goals between now and the end of the season. Nothing special, nothing terrible. I think he is what he is, right? He is what he is, but he just isn't for me. Random YouTuber's gone with 3-1. Maddison, Kulu, and Bentancur. Interesting. Philly 2109 has said to spend 50 million on a player like Johnson that's not a first team starter is unacceptable when the first team is not good enough. Negligence and wasted money. Let me know what you think of that, people. Darlington Chinadu, I mean, that's a great name, has said, I see us dropping points tonight. 3-2 to Brentford. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Stay humble, has said, big up SAVVA. Sorry, I'm late. Life and that. What have I missed? Yeah, listen, life and that does get in the way. You haven't missed anything. The team news is out. Maddison starts. So Maddison is centre mid, along with Skip and Bentancur, and Kulu's gone to the right wing to replace Brennan Johnson. Come on, I really need Barcelona to score a goal here. And they're not scoring. Martin has said, what did trolls do before the internet? I don't know. It must have been such a weird life, mustn't it? Like, who did they troll all day? Who were they just being nasty to all day? We'll see. Watch out for Tony and his cheeky ball movements on free kicks. Good old Tony. Patrick has said, where will the goals come from today? Well, listen, the front three they've got to score goals. That's what they're there for. And again, Maddison is playing. He's a goal threat, but we've got to get them from somewhere. Random YouTuber has said, wish we had staff for this game. Would be an almost full strength starting 11. Yeah, everyone's getting back. Let's just hope that we don't get too many more injuries. Hustler said, I don't see no other player that's come to the lane that ain't a Spurs player doing that. Mate, I don't, you've come to the wrong place. I don't believe in these conspiracy theories. Like when, you know, who was it that was seen, Bellingham was seen wearing what, a Liverpool shirt or something, or I don't know, and everyone went mad. No. Okay, GBC, you were serious. You think Brentford 2-0 tonight at the lane? I can't see it, my friend, but each to their own. Each to their own. Brentford will play like they were at Man City last season. You hope they do. You hope they do. 3-0 to Spurs. Stay humble. Thank you very much. 3-0 to Spurs. John Clark has said, evening, Sava. How's the voice after the being on the terrace? Great debate. Think tonight will be 2-1. Yeah, the voice is absolutely fine. It won't be, though, after this finishes, because then that would have been about 6 hours today, and that's what I'm trying to get away from. But Terry's show is the only show I do other than mine. 1-0. We're going to struggle, according to Boxing Hotspur. Tell you what, who is struggling? It's Barcelona struggling to score a goal here, and they've got 1 minute left of the first half. But I really need them to score for my ACCA. 1-0. Another 1-0 from Christian. Big up Christian and Boxing Hotspur, both going for 1-0. Hustler C has said, oh, they nearly scored. Hustler C said, we finished third and we get money to get him. Think he'd come. Listen, sure, go and get him. I just don't think we will. Paul has gone 2-1 Brentford. Oh, there's a few draws and Brentford wins creeping in. What else should be creeping in right now is some likes and some subscribers. The likes are diabolical. 124 likes so far, and there's 315 people in here. Smash that button. And with the subscribers, look, what can we do tonight? Can we get that to 13,030? Come on, we can. 10 away. We can get that to 13,030. Phil Coys has said, no, Sava Gunner, 1985 in this chat, who is my mate at work, who says Saka is world class. I'll look out for him. I mean, Saka is as far from world class as you'll see. I don't know what about it. I'm so bored of the Saka world class. Absolutely. Let's absolutely. Stevie C said, even the media don't like Tony with Spurs, and it's their job. Don't link Tony, sorry, with Spurs, their job. They know Levy won't pay the transfer fee or wages. For sure. We all know, don't we? We all know. Why do I need Barca to score? Because I've got a four-team ACCA. I've got Man City, Liverpool, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid in a 4-team ACCA. Terry, yeah, they are the kids that got bullied at school for sure. They definitely are. Big up to Farrow. Said 2-1 Spurs. Scarlett to score the winner within the last 10 minutes. Scarlett, there's a big, I mean, you'd get some good money on that. Yes, they probably were, my friend. They were probably trolling their parents. It's so weird, though, isn't it? People come onto the internet with stupid names, no real name, no picture, and the first thing they want to do is just be rude. Some of the things I've seen said to YouTubers is just outrageous. It's just absolutely outrageous. Who are Barca playing? They're playing at home to Osasuna. It's all Barcelona. They just can't break through the deadlock, and I really need them to. GBC fan has said the last few scorelines I've said with us winning has all ended up as losses, so hopefully the opposite tonight. I see what you're doing. We've got a bit of reverse psychology going on, have we? Ryan, big up to you. I said, big up, Sava. Let's hope Tony does not put a bet on our game tonight. Only if it's a bet on Tottenham to win. But yeah, listen, Ivan Toney's a good player. He's a good player. He makes things tick for Brentford. And I thought he was excellent the other night on his comeback game. I thought he was absolutely excellent for them. Osasuna. Yeah, it is Osasuna. They are playing. Can you do a poll for the score? I mean, I don't know how many scores I can put in a poll. I can only put X amount in. We can put in a poll right now. Yeah. Haven't I got a poll in? I didn't have a poll. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There we go. Who wins tonight's game? Who wins tonight's game? Let's make sure the grammar's correct. Is it going to be Spurs? Is it going to be a draw? Or is it going to be a Brentford? There you go. I would expect that will probably be... there you go. The poll is in the chat. Who's going to win this game tonight? You've got 3 options. It's only 3 options that can ever happen. Well, unless the game is abandoned. Tottenham, Brentford, or the draw. Let's see what the poll says. At the moment, they're flying in. 12% so far have said Brentford. 12% saying Brentford. Interesting. No, you cannot watch that. No, because you're just going to scream at dogs. Has anyone else got a pug here? My pug, whenever he sees an animal on the TV, loses his mind. You might hear it in a minute. And he sleeps all day. And his eyes, I'm pretty sure, they wake up when the adverts come on. It's like he knows. Who did trolls annoy before the internet? Answer. Jesus Christ, I'm not reading that out. Philly 2109 has said 2-0 Spurs to beat Brentford. That foul pigeon to continue his purple patch. That foul pigeon. You know what these people are like. Yeah, so the poll so far, let's have a look. The poll so far, only 62 votes. 81% have said Spurs, 8% the draw, and 12% to Brentford. So only 63 people have voted so far. The pug's name is Stewie. Come on, surely anyone who watches this show knows Stewie. There you go, look. Everyone knows it's Stewie. You just noticed my new addition. I haven't got a new addition. Who are you talking about, man? Who are you talking about? Look, let me all know what you think. In the chat right now, how many minutes do you think James Maddison will last tonight? Does anyone think he'll last the 90? More likely an hour? 45? What do you reckon? He didn't look the fittest the other night. He's had a few more days training. But how many minutes do you think he'll get in? And we'll go to that in a minute. Luton Dan has said, my mum's dog is not a pug, but barks at every animal on the... it's a nightmare. We can't watch anything. I can't watch anything with David Attenborough. Can't watch anything. David Attenborough? Richard Attenborough? David Attenborough. David, yeah. Richard. There's 2 of them, isn't there? Big up to you, Daniel Bardon. I hope you are well. John Clark has said, hands full enough, SAVVA, with 2 mental collies, but love them to bits. Yeah, you got to love your dogs, but the Frenchie just sits downstairs and chills and does his own thing. The pug the pug is right on me. Look. There he is. Look. There he is. Who's that? No, you're looking for mummy. Who's that? He's a lovely looking boy in his own way. Do you know what I mean? He's a lovely looking boy, but he does... you could tell the wife's not in. So when the wife's in, he's nowhere near me. He loves her to bits. Zane has said, SAVVA, will you keep an eye on the other fixtures? I will indeed. I always do. I will have all the scores for you. We're charging the iPad so that we can watch all the games. Paul G said, evening, SAVVA, me old Macca. How are you, mate? Any 24-hour stream soon? There will be one because Haas... from Southview Coys and I, we are going to be cycling London to Paris in June. So we're going to be doing some fundraising for that. We're doing a London to Paris, and we're going to do that for the Mind charity. I know I'm such a horrible bloke who keeps doing all these charity events. Ryan G, 70 minutes for James Maddison. 61, according to Mark Cook, very specific. 25 minutes, 70 minutes. 35 minutes before he gets injured again. Jesus, GBC. Have you swallowed a negative pill tonight? What's wrong? Boxing Hotspur says 65, 75 minutes from Spurs FC. Justin has said, how many world-class right-backs are there in world football? Not many. Not many. I don't think there's many world-class players anywhere. Not many. Philly 2109 has said 60 minutes, 56 minutes, 60 minutes. Martin, 59, very specific, Martin. Not quite willing to go the full hour, were you there? 75 to 80 minutes. Angus said, SAVVA, I appreciate you for letting me be here. I know I say some outrageous things. Thanks a lot. Mate, you're always welcome. I love the banter with you, Angus. It's just so funny when you come out with some of these statements that you come out with are brilliant. Madders for about 60 to 65 minutes. 76 said, Maz, that goat. My dog never saw a TV. Your dog never saw a TV? Oh, listen, you're lucky. You're one of the lucky ones. When your dog sees a TV, it's game over. But hang on 1 second. No, that's not what I was looking for. 1 second. Let's have a look at this. What someone's sending me here. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. Sorry, I was just trying to see if I get some more information. I can't. Right, okay. Yeah, by the way, keep smashing that like button, people. Smash the likes. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's diabolical that we're only on 158 likes, which is exactly half of you in here. Pharaoh has said, reportedly Tanganga getting a contract extension. Surely not. Surely we're not. What are we doing? What are we doing? Stay humble. I said Madison will last 70 minutes. Proud to be a Geordie. Yes, Richard was his brother, who's the actor, right? They're brothers, though, right? 63 minutes. Decky goes centre. Johnson on the right. That's what I thought, Tom. That's what I thought might happen. Absolutely. Stay humble has said David. Yeah, I thought I was correct. I thought the more I said David, then Richard, then David, then Richard, it kind of all changed for me. I thought the Haaland pick was new. No. The Haaland pick's been there. It's always been there, mate. Just depends how far over I am here. It's always been there, as has Teddy Sheringham above him. And then there's a couple you can't see. You can't see Ronaldinho, Pele, or Harry Kane. They're all behind me as well. Tony has a bet on between 60 to 70 minutes for Madison to come off. Oh, don't. J.B. Macaulay has said, with all the talk about Hill to Brighton, he is still on the bench tonight. Yeah, I don't see much legs in that one, but it'll be interesting to see if that does happen. Score predictions, 3-1. I went with 3-1 to Spurs today. I went with 3-1 for Spurs. Listen, the pug absolutely loves all other dogs. My French bulldog would just cry and moan that he's not the centre of attention. Bored with this has said, big up SAVVA. I wish you luck. You need the win. We do. Because if you don't start winning again soon, you'll be dropping down the table. As with all clubs, my friend, as with all clubs, that is the truth. Ryan has said, if Tottenham win, we will 5-0. Sorry, Brentford fans, not sorry. Listen, I'd love to get a big scoreline in. I just don't know if we've got 5 goals in us. But listen, I've said 3, which is enough. So stay humble. Says, are you Greek? I am half Greek. Yes, I am half Greek Cypriot. Paul G said, I told you yesterday about Luton winning and did say to put a bet on. Just saying. Any hackers today? Yeah, I mean, you did. Fair enough. At the moment, my ACCA today is 4-fold. I've got Liverpool to win at home, Man City to win at home, Barcelona to win at home, and Atletico Madrid to win at home. And at the moment, Barcelona are 45 minutes away from ruining that unless they find a winner against Osasuna at home. So please all pray for a Barcelona winner for me. Carl Walker, Danny Carvajal, that's it. Yeah, there's not many, is there? I think Carl Walker's a top right back. Not a lot goes past him. Listen, you're more than welcome, Angus. You're more than welcome. I know people think I'm an animal, but I'm actually quite a nice person when you get to know me. So, and I'll do anything to help anybody out. My dog was too busy being a slut. What a sentence to read that is. Man, this guy's great. Is it proud to be Geordie? It's Uncle Sava's 50th birthday today. I mean, it's not my birthday, and 50. Jesus, come on, man, 50. Frimpong is playing really, really well. For me, I think before we say players are world class, they've got to do it year in, year out. Absolutely got to. Big up to Simon Kerry said Hakimi at PSG, top quality right back. Yeah, he is. Defensively, I think you can get at him a lot easier than you can someone like Carl Walker. Right, go on, mate. Just sit there. Go on. Sit there. I can't have you there, can I? But good, but very good player, absolutely. Martin Knightsbridge, as always, very, very kind. Martin Knightsbridge saying, SAVVA in Lycra, worth a donation. Yeah, I've actually cycled the country before, and I've done lots of cycles, charity. I cycled around every Premier League ground in the country took me 12 days, 12 nighs, over 130 miles a day. That was cold. It was in January once. I was a lot fitter then. And we raised about £15,000 for a little boy that couldn't walk. So listen, I love doing that sort of stuff, man. I love doing that sort of stuff. And I think we've all got it in us to be able to help and support, right? John Clark has said, SAVVA, what is the Mind charity you are cycling for? It's called Mind. The charity is called Mind. But by the way, big up, Martin. I probably skirted over that too easy. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's called Mind. I'm sure many of you would have heard of the charity. So, yes. Colin Miller has said, Matters off at 4-0. Matters off at 4-0. Interesting times. Matters off at 4-0. Let's hope we get to 4-0, shall we? 35 minutes lifted after he scores. So James Maddison after he scores a goal. Interesting. Spurs FC. Frimpong isn't really a right back. He kind of plays right wing for Leverkusen. I know he's a right wing back, but in possession, he's more a right winger. I suppose it all depends what you want from your players, doesn't it? Like, you know, there's right backs throughout the world who, like, you had the Cafus and the Alves type who spent more time in the other team's half, you know, and then you've got the out and out right backs. So I suppose it all depends what formation you're playing, what style of football. But can we all agree that we need Barcelona to score a goal, even if you don't like Barcelona? Really need that to keep my bet alive, and they're about to come out for the second half. Is my dog a one walk every 3 day pug? No, my pug goes for a walk every day. He doesn't need to go too far, though. He doesn't need to go too far because he does get tired very, very quickly, as does the Frenchie. Simon Hill, I completely agree with you. Want to see an early goal. Let's get out there. Let's get some shots away and let's pepper their goal. Absolutely. I agree with you. Justin Farragon said, who was better to watch in their prime, Ronaldinho or R9? Very different footballers. Both absolute legends of the game. Listen, R9 is one of the greatest strikers I've ever seen. Pure pace, power, skill, footwork, finishing, positional sense, heading, volley, just one of the best. Ronaldinho is the most skillful player I think I've ever seen. Can you just imagine both of them right now? Oh, they'd be worth so much. Do I think we'll get Solanke? No, I don't think we'll get Solanke. If I'm brutally honest, I don't think we're going for him. Be an interesting deadline day if we did, but for me, got to do much better. Why is Kane not up there? He is. He is up there. Kane is up there. Kane is next to Ginola. It's just if I put Kane, I'll show you. There's Kane. I wasn't lying. Harry Kane is there. Don't you worry, mate. He's there. There's a few more that I need to put up as well. SOF said, I'm not as confident Liverpool win. Pretty sure the last 7 or 8 matches versus Chelsea have ended in a draw. I know the streak has to end at some point. No, I know. Do you know what I needed? I wanted to put less teams, bigger stake. And Liverpool was the biggest of the odds of the 4 teams I mentioned. And Barcelona's odds were very short. So hopefully they're not the ones that let me down. But at the moment, it is 0-0 and they've just kicked off for the second half. SAVVA, would you take Hakimi at right back and Ferland Mendy at left back? Yes and yes, because they're both quality players. I'd absolutely take those players to Tottenham Hotspur for sure. Moody Spur has said, I see us struggling tonight. Might squeeze a 1-0. A lot of people talking about struggling tonight. Listen, it's going to be one of them for me where I think we're going to struggle to score or we're going to score loads. I know that sounds obvious, but I just feel like our attack the last few months has been really, but we'll see. Where are we? Ash Lewis has said, big up Savronal. Gutted. You have gone against my team in favour of Chelsea. In favour of Chelsea. Hopefully the football gods in. Who do you support? Against my team in favour of Chelsea. I've gone for Liverpool to win. Are you Liverpool or Chelsea? Let me know. Rhythmic Renegade said, big up Savva. 2-1 win. Yeah, 2-1. A lot of 2-1s we've had. A lot of 2-1s. Bill said Spurs win. Both teams to score. A Dogie yellow. No red card. 12-1. Wow, that's a lot of things that have to come in. A lot of things that have to come in there. Iran have beaten Syria in the Asian Cup. Thank you for letting us know. As Lamine Yamal has just had a volley, a strike straight at the goalkeeper. Elliot Hyde saying, "Come on, Spurs, let's go!" Absolutely. GG, it says, "Savvy, you're the best commentator for Watchalongs. Top ball knowledge." Oh, thank you. That's very nice. Nice to hear some nice things every now and then, isn't it? Stay Humble said, "I need Bastard to score for Mayaka." Yeah, I need them to win for Mayaka. So I need them to score and hold on to it. Ronaldinho was just a joke. He was so good. Justin has said, "Savva, no fence sitting on my question, but I'll ask another. Who's better, Dani Alves or Marcelo?" Dani Alves. I prefer Dani Alves. Again, both class footballers, but I loved Dani Alves in that Barcelona team. Thought he was excellent. Where are we? Savva, is Stewie's middle name Ginola? It's not. It's not. No, Stewie's middle name is Gilligan. If you know, you know. His middle name is Gilligan. And Barcelona really need to score here. I'm getting very frustrated with them. My favourite players of all time are Henry, Larsson, Messi and Ronaldinho. Yeah, I mean, some top players there. I love the way you've managed to get the old Celtic legend, Henrik Larsson, into the mix there. I love that. Keep smashing the like button, people, and the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Let's get to 250 likes as quickly as possible. Ask Lewis, this is Savva, do you remember when Ronaldinho blew John Terry out of the way to score that winning goal for Barca? Listen, I remember what Ronaldinho did to Chelsea was just amazing. He just bamboozled them, didn't he? There's space for the Ledley King behind you, Savva. Yeah, I've got a few more. I've got a few more that I need to get up, but I haven't put them up yet, but I will. There's space to buy a few more as well. Why no Thierry? What do you mean? Sorry, mate. What do you mean? Ryan, I said, how would you take it if you had to choose one? How would you take it if you had to choose one? Ronald. Well, they don't play in the same position. I don't know how I'm meant to answer this. They don't play in the same position. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm pleading the fifth. Jeff has said, do you think it would have been a good idea if we put Dragosine at right back and put Porro in centre mid instead of Skip? No, I think for me, Pedro Porro is where he should be. I think Pedro Porro gives the ball away too much to be a central midfielder. Whenever he goes into there, he gives it away quite a lot. So not for me. I think he is where he should be. Railway 79 said, sorry, Sav, hope Barcelona drop points, which may help Athletic get in the Champions League next season. Listen, whether you or I want them to win or lose, let's be fair, we can't affect the score of any game. But for Mayaka, I do hope that they win. Yeah, okay, I thought you were a Chelsea fan. Okay, right, got it, Ash. Yeah, sorry, mate. I just think they're going to be too strong for you at home. Big up PD1347 said, love watching these streams every day when I can. Top content. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I think Barcelona, just Barcelona, it was magical. It was just absolutely magical. We'll see a lot of corners in this game. 12 plus. Interesting. Put a bet on it. Sean Smith is going 3-0 to Tottenham Hotspur. Well, listen, there's only 20 minutes until kickoff, so we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Hi, Savva. Werner going to bag one tonight? Yeah, hopefully he does. We brought him in. He's got to contribute something, right? He's got to. And Stay Humble has said Son was 30 seconds away from coming home last night. Gutted. Yeah, but for him, it's a good thing, right? For him, it's a good thing. We can't want our players' confidence to be shot. Big up, Joseph. Absolutely like and subscribe. Please do. The likes are very slow today, so please do smash that like button. Listen, this game I'm watching here, it's just Barcelona, just pass. They're just lacking in that final third. Let's hope Madders spots Timo's runs. Let's hope so. The difference is there going to be as much room in behind Brentford as there was against Man City? This is where you see what footballers are good at. Do they just have pace or have they got more to their game? We're about to find out. 1-0 to Spurs. Do yourself a favour and watch the crossbar keepy uppy thing from Ronaldinho. I've seen it. It's mad. It's mad. They don't make Ronaldinho's anymore. They just don't make Ronaldinho's anymore. If Werner gets service, he should bag, to be honest. Well, let's hope so. SAVVA, have you ever seen his goal versus Rangers 6-2 game at Celtic? Possibly. Listen, he was a top player. I'm not doubting you, mate. I'm not doubting it. It was a top player was Henrik Larsson. Big up, Dylan. I hope you are well as well. Come on, guys and girls. Look, we're nearly there where we said the 13,025. Can we get that to 13,030? Smash that subscribe button, people. No, they didn't really. They didn't. Stewie hasn't got a middle name. The reason why I said Gilligan is Stewie is named after Stewie from Family Guy, and his name is Stuart Gilligan Griffin. So I just mess about and say that his middle name is Gilligan, but there is no middle name. His name is Stewie. Justin said, I'll pose another question. Jesus. SAVVA, Bale or Neymar? I'm on my lunch at uni now. Bale, both top footballers. Bale for me, just different level. Neymar for me sold out a little bit. Bale, I don't even think I need to justify it to Spurs fans, do I? Gareth Bale, for me, definitely Gareth Bale. Come on, guys, we're only on 188 likes. Let's get that up immediately. And there's another super chat from Stay Humble. Big up to you. Said, just a little support for the work you put in. Come on, you Spurs. Thank you very much. As I say, I'll never ask for people's money, but when people are supporting the channel like that, it really is nice. So thank you very much for that. I really, really do appreciate that. Stay humble. Thank you, mate. Appreciated. Who would you choose? Kalinka R9. I mean, that's not even a question. R9 was different. He was, listen, Kane's a legend at Spurs and all that, but R9, peak R9, never seen anything like it, I don't think. Bobby's the good-looking one in this photo, as he told us last night. Come on, clear that. Barcelona, clear that. Sorry, Bobby, I'm just, I don't know if you've heard about my 4-team ACCA, Bobby. Oliver Skip is starting tonight. If he doesn't have a good game against a mid-table team, which he won't, then everybody best get on the same get Skip out of this club bus with me. Oh, how harsh. The game hasn't even started. But listen, we know what he does, and we know what he doesn't. So we'll see. We'll see. R9, surely. Definitely R9 over Harry Kane all day, every day. It might upset Spurs fans, but it's absolutely 100% true. Sean said, Dragoshin at right back and Porro at right wing all day long. I can't see it happening, to be honest. I really can't see it happening. I don't see Porro being moved. I really, really don't. Peter said, evening all, got a feeling for Chelsea tonight. Chelsea to win away at Anfield. I mean, they don't lose at Anfield, do they? But let's see. By the way, there's 16 minutes left until kickoff. I'll keep you up to date with all the games. Bear with me 1 second. I'm just getting my iPad right here. I haven't gone anywhere, guys. I haven't gone anywhere. Let's see, is that charged? Right, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. Hopefully you can hear me. I started to go and get up. I call it an iPad. It's not. Look, it's a Samsung. So I don't know why I call it an iPad. Now I need to turn it on and get TNT Sports all leveled up. And I've had all day to get this done. I've had all day to get it done. Mark Kirk, no, sorry, not Mark. Mark, that's not a message to me. Evil Din has said, wow, Vuskovic has just been loaned out from Hajduk to some club. I fear for his health. I did see that and think it looked a bit weird, but hey, it is what it is, and best of luck to him. Jeff, as if thanks, Sav, I really do appreciate you answering my questions and reading out every comment you can. You're great for interacting with the chat. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Come on, Barcelona. So I'm just watching Gundogan run through the team. Come on. I mean, whenever I bet on Barcelona, they don't seem to score. And when I don't, I look at them and they're banging in 3s and 4s. Ryan said, best striker ever is R9. Listen, a top footballer. Let's see if I can get this to work. Sorry, it's one of those things. What channel? So I've got Spurs on the TV. Let's see if I can get Man City. Is the Man City game first or Liverpool? It's the Man City game, isn't it? Let's see if we can get the Man City game on the tablet. Finn Brazil. Oh, hang on. There we go. Tablet restarted. Unblock your tablet to get up notifications. Yes, please. Yes, please. Brilliant. Right. What is it on TNT? Is it TNT? Software update. God, does anyone else hate that about devices? Constantly want to do software updates. Constantly. Where's my TNT app? TNT. How do people watch TNT? Is it Discovery Plus? Anybody? Can anybody help me out here? Anybody in the chat help me out? Is it TNT? Is it Discovery Plus? I never ever know. It's not Prime, is it? BT? Is it BT? Is it under BT? Hang on. Oh God, what's going on here? Oh God. You know when you just can't get something quite right. Is it on BT Sky Go? Okay. Is it on Sky Go? I'm putting it on Sky Go. Oh, I'm having a mare here, people. I'm having an absolute mare. TNT Sports 2. Thank you very much. Right. Let's get to TNT. Let's go. Sky Go. There we go. It'll probably ask me for a password and then I won't know it. And life is hard work, isn't it, people? Right. Sky Go. Here we go. There we go. We've got it going on. We've got it going on. Barcelona really need to score a goal for me here. They really, really need to score a goal for me here. Right, so Spurs will be on TNT. Come on, Sky Go. Sorry, we're having a bit of a mare here. Sorry, wait for that to happen. No, SAVVA isn't on Sky Go. What app is it? Is it Discovery Plus? Oh, Jesus Christ. Isn't it bad? You can't do anything these days. All right, we'll have to watch it on Discovery Plus. Discovery Plus. Let's see. Here we go. Got Discovery Plus. Right. So Discovery Plus, Liverpool v Chelsea for me. Live upcoming sport. Tottenham v Brentford. That's going on the TV. Man City v Burnley. Watch live. There we go. All right. Okay. Cool. So now we've managed to get all of that sorted. Get rid of this stupid tablet thing. Not doing anything. Oh, sorry guys. Had a bit of a nightmare there. Hopefully most of you stayed with me as to why I had a nightmare. Yeah, so how are we all feeling? Tottenham are 12 minutes away from kicking off. And it's a big game. Look, we're going to have a look at we'll have a look at the league table to see where we're all at. There we go. Big game, because if we don't win this one, we will be 6 points behind Arsenal without any games in hand. We'll be 6 points behind Arsenal. So from that point of view, it really, really is important that we win the game. It's not the end of the world, but it's not a great result. It's not a great result at all. Hang on. Sports, TNT, Spurs. Hang on. Who said I couldn't get it on my... Someone said I couldn't get it on it's not on Sky Go. Someone lied to me. It is on Sky Go. It is on Sky Go. TNT Sports 3 is on Sky Go. So let's see how far behind we are, though. Haaland's on the bench for Man City is the news. Maddison starting for Spurs is the news for us. So it's all going to be very, very interesting. It's all going to be very, very interesting. Let's just rest that there. There we go. Okay, I think I finally got my setup. I think, yeah, Ryan, you lied to me. I think I've got my setup sorted. I've got Barcelona here. I've got Tottenham here. I've got Man City here. I mean, if we really wanted, I could get Liverpool on the phone as well. I think that might just be a little bit too much. But we will see. It's funny. On the tablet, the tablet is so far behind. The tablet is so far behind the app on my phone. It's mad. It's absolutely madness. Let me know, guys. Anyone feeling nervous? Should we be winning this? Should there be any worry, really? I'm not sure. I feel like we should be winning this game. I'm more nervous. And by the way, Bobby has given me his, here's his ACCA. Sorry, I ignored that. Here's my ACCA. Let's stop that screen. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do this. Present, share screen. Let's do this, shall we? Share. Should we get it like that? Boom, boom, Boom. All right, there we go. And let's get rid of the banner. Oh, it's all happening here. There we go. We got rid of the banner. It's all happening here. So, here's Micah SAVVA. Japan, both teams score. Sheffield Wednesday, wow. Man City +3. That's a big old thing. I've got a rather large amount on Barcelona, who are 30 minutes away from letting it down. Barcelona are 30 minutes away from letting it down. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, and also Man City. So we will see. But hang on. I tell you what, I'm not going to do this on my iPad. The iPad's rubbish. I'm going to do it on the iPad. We'll do it on the phone. Let's just check. I've got the alerts for the games as well. Yeah, I've got the alerts on for those games. Yeah, we're all good to go. I think we're all good. We're all set for the live watch-along of Tottenham Hotspur. Mine is Liverpool at home, City at home, Barca at home, Atletico Madrid at home. And if Barcelona let me down here in the first game of the 3, I'll have to go again, won't I? But they're in here. They're through on goal. Honestly, I don't know how many times they just won't shoot. They've scored. Barcelona have scored. Get in there. And it is, I kid you not, people. I don't know if any of you follow Spanish football. I kid you not. But it is, I believe, Victor Roque on his debut. I believe. Is this his first game? He's literally just come off the bench. Hang on, let's have a look. Victor Roque has just scored. I think, he came on. Oh, sorry, he's come on a few times. Sorry, he's come on a few times. I think this is his first goal for Barcelona. He's just scored a header. So big up to Victor Roque and well done for keeping my bet alive. Because, I mean, I wouldn't say it, but Bobby Andrews, it's quite a lot of money riding on it. So Barcelona won. Barcelona won. Osasuna 0. So it's all very interesting. It's all happening. It was a good ball played out wide. Is he onside? Oh, he's got to be onside. Lovely ball, flicked in, and a header from Roque. I don't know. They'll probably VAR it. SAVVA, I told you Barcelona will win 1-0. Yeah, listen, they've not won 1-0 yet. It's only 64 minutes gone. It was a very, very good goal, though. And Victor Roque getting his first goal in a Barcelona shirt. But let's see about the Tottenham game, shall we? I'm just checking Fabrizio Romano. There's so much going on at the moment. Aston Villa have agreed a deal to sign Lino Sousa from Arsenal. Olympique Marseille are still trying to sign new right back in the final 24 hours of the window. Negotiations ongoing for both Zeki Celik and Lorenzo Asinon. So that's interesting. There's stuff going on everywhere. And I will be doing a transfer deadline day show tomorrow night. I won't be going forever, but you know, we'll have a laugh. We always do, don't we? We'll see what comes in. We'll see what transfers happen late on in the window. So I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. I did 2 hours with Terry, done an hour and 18 on here already, did an hour and a half this morning, and I'm not drinking enough water. Right. Here's Barcelona again. They're through on goal, but they've just misplaced pass. So can Barcelona hold on to that? For me, I say for me, probably more for their fans. But for me and Mayaka, it's a big one. Apparently, this is somewhere you might be able to watch the game. If not, for anyone in the UK, it is on TNT. Tottenham versus Brentford on TNT, as is the Man City game, as is the Liverpool game. But the Liverpool game starts 45 minutes after. So what we'll do when the Spurs game finishes, we'll just continue right the way through. Big up to everybody that has liked so far, 203 likes. Big up to each and every one of you. And thank you to anybody that has subscribed. If anyone else would like to, please do. 13,024 is the number we're on at the moment. And you're all very, very, very welcome. Angus has said, I have no idea why the hell we're selling Loser. He's really good. I don't know him, to be honest. I can't really comment on that. Does TNT need a subscription? Yes, it does. By the way, I think Osasuna have just gone down to 10 men. Unai Garcia has just been sent off for a second yellow card. So Osasuna are down to 10 men for a second yellow card for the trip on Victor Roque. He held him back. Yeah, he's got his arms all over him. So it is 1-0 to Barcelona, but we are going to be moving over very, very shortly. Very, very shortly to the Tottenham game. I'm knackered, people. I'm absolutely knackered. Big up, Martin Knightsbridge said SAVVA needs a tablet to work his tablet. Honestly, it's like tech central in here, and I'm not the most techie person. I've got 2 TV screens, a phone, a computer screen, and a tablet. So I've just got things. Look, I've got a game going on there, game going on here, 2 games there. But obviously we'll concentrate on Tottenham Hotspur because it's what we do. But big up to you, Martin. Very generous indeed, as always. Good evening to Rico65. We play you guys very soon, don't we, Everton? We play you very, very soon. Is it Sunday when we play you? Big up to you. Tony has said, are you commentating because don't think Spurs are on radio? Yes, Tony, I will. I'm doing the Spurs game, mate. I've just got the other games in the background so I can see what's going on. But of course, we're Spurs. We'll be doing the Spurs game. Where are we? There we go. Let's put that there like that. Oh, no. Let's put that there like that. Let's rest that there. It's a military operation. It really, truly is. Hang on. Who's this? No, I don't care about that right now. Go away. Right. I hate when people message you and you think, come on, you know Spurs are playing. You know Spurs are playing. There's little Stewie's here as well. So we are going to be going over very, very, very shortly to, hang on, let me remove this. 1 second, people. We're going to be going over. Let's see if we've got Viaplay on here. Oh, it's all happening. It is all happening, isn't it? So there's that 68, 53. Perfect. Okay, right. I've now got 4 games on the go. This is crazy. But we're like Sky Sports. We're like Sky Sports. So I've got Barcelona, Man City, Tottenham, and then we can have the Liverpool game as well. So let's go with what channel Spurs are on? 410. No, come on. 410. 410, are we? No, I've missed that. Okay, there we go. Tottenham v Brentford. I found it. Right, we're all good. We're all good. I'm going to relax a bit now. I won't talk as much. I will commentate throughout the game, though. So Brentford with Flecken in goal. Sorry, ignore Stewie if you see him in the background. Come on, mate. Come on, sit with me. All right, mate. All right. Flecken in goal. Collins, Pinnock, me. Potter, Jensen, Janelt, Norgard, Roslev, Maupay and Tony for Brentford at Tottenham. And the Tottenham team, as you know, is Vicario in goal, Porro right back, Doggy left back, Van der Ven and Romero at centre-half with Skip, Bentancur and Maddison back in the team today, and Richarlison, Werner and Dejan Kulusevski up front. So let me know. This is your last chance to change your scorelines. Let me know. And Barcelona nearly went 2-0 up. Not that any of you lot care. So 1 second. Let me get rid of that alert on the Barcelona game. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. There we go. So I think we're good to go. Tottenham head coach Postecoglou is on the screen at the moment. I'm just going to start this timer as soon as the game gets underway. They're just currently showing Thomas Frank. Just waiting for the game to kick off. It's going to be Richarlison to kick us off. Oh, I knew the timer wasn't going to work. Bear with me 1 second. No, I knew that wasn't going to work. Right. Boom, boom, boom. 15. Right, let's see if this works this time. 1 second. 1 second. Bear with me. Oh, this always happens. So that should be just about a second out. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so Tottenham 0, Brentford 0. Tell you what, I need a tech person. Actually, I'm not happy with that. It's got to be the right time. I'm not happy with that at all. Let's go to 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. I'm ready. I'm going to put it exactly in time. There we go. That is exactly spot on now. Werner pulls it across and it's out for a corner kick to Tottenham. Tottenham have started quite brightly here. It's a corner kick to Tottenham. I'll keep you up to date with absolutely everything across all the games as well. All the games I'll keep you up to date with. Werner got in down the left, pulled it back, and there was Ethan Pinnock to put it out for a corner kick to Tottenham. And off the back of that, no, apparently it's been pulled back for a free kick. So here is the long ball forward from Tony. Towards Tony. Oh, Porro is now getting involved. Porro is pushing Ivan Toney. Really silly from Porro there. You can't start pushing people, mate. You're going to get yourself a yellow. And Romero needs to sort this out, I think. Romero needs to sort this out. Porro in the first minute of the game cannot be. Listen, he tangled with Romero, tangled with Mopai, and then Porro and Tony. They've made up. You don't get embroiled and things like that. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. One second. One second. My favourites. There we go. Right. So here's Mickey van der Ven on the left-hand side. Plays it down the line to Timo Werner. He cuts back in on his right, goes back home. I think we're going to see a pattern in this game, guys, where we're going to have a lot of this football. Let's hope we get a nice early goal, shall we? Romero has gone into... Was that Porro? Sorry, nothing came of that. The ball has gone back to Mickey van der Ven. I think we're going to see a pattern of Spurs having a lot of the football. Here's Ollie Skip back into Bentancur. He puts into a doggy to Maddison. Maddison's first ball is a ball played nicely out to the right wing. Here's Kulu, cuts in on his left, tries to beat his man, plays it into Skip. Skip has a shot, but it's cleared by Ethan Pinnock. And a good start from Tottenham there. Good little move there. Good ball by Kulusevski to find Ollie Skip. And the ball is back with Spurs again. And I get the feeling, don't want to jinx this, I get the feeling this is going to be a long night for Brentford as it stands. I'll keep you up to date with all the other scores. At the moment, it's still Barcelona 1, Osasuna 0, and it's Man City 0, Burnley 0. Here's Timo Werner, and he's given the ball away, and the goalkeeper can clear it down the field. And Spurs, along with Nottingham Forest, have scored the most goals in the first 15 minutes of games. We've got 7 in the first 15 minutes of games. So it's all happening, isn't it? It's all happening. There we go. It's all happening. Shattered. So here's James Maddison. He's tripped by Tony. Richarlison's coming over asking for, Richarlison loves it, doesn't he? He loves a bit of ag. He loves a bit of aggravation, does Richarlison. I mean, it was a free kick. No more, no less. It was a free kick. What do you make of the start, people? Quite a good start. Happy with that? So it's going to be a free kick. James Maddison standing over it. He's played it short to Werner. Back to Maddison. Maddison, it's great to see him out on the pitch, isn't it? Maddison jinks past one. Nice Cruyff turn, but falls over. And the ball can be cleared by Brentford, but we've pinned them in. Have they played it out well or not? No, they're messing about with it. but it's a free kick, I think. I think we've given away a free kick here. Not too sure. So a good chance at the beginning of the game there, but Brentford haven't really settled into this game. GBC fan, never change. So the disappointing start, we should be 8-0 up by now, of course. Disappointing. But, I mean, Brentford look very much like they're not going to have too much in our final third at the moment as it stands. But we'll see. Vicario rolls the ball out to Bentancur. He goes back to Vicario. Ollie Skip pings it into Christian Romero. Into Bentancur. Back to Vicario. Vicario goes back to Romero. God, we have a lot of passes, don't we, in our own third. Good turn by Porro. He pings the ball forward. Laid off nicely by Richarlison. Coglou is away. Coglou is through on goal. Coglou has royally messed that up. Absolutely royally messed that up. Just not good enough. No pace. I'm sorry. That is where we need a proper forward. I'm sorry. That is where you've got to have a proper forward, even if he was offside. Look at this. Come on. What you get it at? He tried to get it on his left. That was the problem. He tried to get it on his left. Really disappointing, that. Great ball through. I think it was Skip, but top players score those goals, yeah, but it is what it is. Still Man City 0, Burnley 0 in their game as well. Their game is 6 minutes old. Here's Ivan Toney. He lays it off to, I think that's Yanel. That's a great ball, whoever it was. Here's Mope. Plays it ball down the line. They're going to whip this in. We've got to be careful here. The ball's come across and Vicario has come and claimed it. But just the first sign of them getting in behind us there. Just the first sign of them getting in behind us. So Pedro Porro there started all that off with a good Cruyff turn. Driving into those areas. Here's Werner into a doggy, almost playing centre mid. Werner pulls the ball across, just not good enough again. Just not a good enough pass from Werner. There's no conviction on the final balls. No conviction at all. Brentford trying to break on us, but I just don't think they're going to have enough to do anything. I don't know what this means. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Here's James Maddison on the left-hand side. 8 minutes and 15 seconds gone. Plays it back to Van der Ven, who gives it back to Maddison, who's already coming back to pull some strings. Brentford's last 8 away games. They've won 1, drawn 1, lost 6. Got to be winning this game. Got to be winning this game. Yeah, Werner just on the ball for me. I know people, all they talk about is his runs off the ball, but I want to judge a footballer what they do when they've got the ball. For me, so far, in the two and a bit games I've seen him, just not quite good enough for me. Here's a doggy. Plays it out wide to Werner. Beats his man for pace. That's it. Whip it in. Whip it in. Again, poor, really, really poor ball back to straight into the keeper's arms. It's a poor cross. The fans are clapping it, but for me, you've got to do better there. You've beat your man. He used his pace. He skipped past his man. And I'm sure most of you can see this. Then powers past him, and then the pass into the box was just awful. And Brentford, I think they've broken our offside trap here. They're through on goal. Van der Ven's coming back, but the players pulled it back. It's into Neil Mope, and thank God for, I think that was Ollie Skip coming back, because that was a worrying sign how quickly they went through us there. I don't know if it was onside. Let's have a look. I think he was off. I think he would have been slightly off, but got to watch out for that. Got to watch out for that because he went through very quickly. Van der Ven dived in. He was sold the dummy, and thank God Maupay didn't have a great shot on him, but I do think it would have been offside. At the other end, Richarlison plays it into Skip to Bentancur. He gives it to Udogie into Maddison. We're seeing a lot of the ball here early on, which is to be expected. Maddison jinks past a player. He's driving into the box. He's had a dig, but he couldn't quite get it from under his feet, and Brentford can clear it. 10 minutes gone. The pattern is set. The pattern is set in this game. Brentford are going to hit us on the break. It's almost going to be a bit like last night with Nottingham Forest, but Brentford are just that little bit better. So we'll see. For me, we need an early goal. It's the sort of game we need to get a goal early. Here's Mickey van der Ven, goes across to Romero. Christian Romero into Bentancur to Udogie to Werner. A lot of short, intricate passing at the moment. Van der Ven back to Maddison. He dinks it in, but Richie couldn't bring it down. And Brentford cleared it, but gave it away within seconds. And that's what they're going to keep doing, I feel, all night. It's whether or not we can break them down. Here's Timo Werner. Again, giving the ball away. Very poor from Timo Werner tonight so far for me, really. What does everyone make of Werner so far? I just feel like every ball is sloppy. I just feel every ball seems really, really sloppy, doesn't it, from Timo Werner? But it's 11 minutes and 40 seconds gone. It's still 0-0. Brentford with a sweeping ball all the way across to, I think that's Keane Lewis-Potter, who's going to drive at us. He's played a ball through to Rodoslev. He's played it in. I think he might be offside. They've had a shot. They're 1-0 up. I think there's an offside flag. It's offside. But again, I tell you what, they're finding those gaps. See, this is what I was saying before the game. When people say we're solid and tight at the back, I don't think we are in any way, shape or form. I mean, it was offside. He went a tiny bit too early, but I don't think we're as solid as other people think. I think there's so many gaps there. It's unreal. So Brentford a couple of times now getting in and the offside saving us. It was offside. It wasn't offside. I don't know why they need to check it. It was offside. Unless they're going to do some sort of crazy lines. No, he's offside. Surely he's offside there. But just a warning sign. Just a warning sign for us there. That's twice now they've got in. That's twice they've got in. We need to be very careful. He's miles off, isn't he? Not miles, but I think he's a good... Why are we still checking? This is why I hate VAR. Yeah, he's off. Yeah. I think we could... most people could see there. Yeah, offside. I don't know why that took as long as it did. Surely you only need one look at that. But yeah, I agree. SOF, they are getting in behind too easy. Listen, I've got no doubt we'll win this game, but we've got to stop that. We keep talking about we keep talking about this solid defense, etc. But listen, you can't be letting teams get in behind you that easily. So in the other games, Barcelona 1-0 up, 5 minutes to go. And Man City 0. Man City and 0-0 against Burnley. So in our game, Tottenham have got the ball. Here's Udogie. Udogie gives it back to Van der Ven, who evades the press from Tony. He goes back to Udogie, who gives it away. This is what I mean. We give it away terribly. Ivan Toney is in through on goal here. Ivan Toney is through on goal. And it's a great save. And they scored. It's 1-0. Awful defending. Please, 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 can people stop telling me that we are tight and solid at the back? Awful defending again from Tottenham Hotspur. And Udogie, I'm sorry, guys. Udogie has got to take the blame on that one. Really, really poor from Udogie there. As Brentford go 1-0 up from Neil Maupay. Really, really poor. We said just now before the goal, didn't we, that they're getting in behind way too easily. Let's have a look. Udogie, just awful pass. Is he off? No, I think he's on. He's on, isn't he? I think he's on. Tony did brilliantly there, didn't he? Fired across goal. Romero was ball watching as well. Romero didn't react quick enough. Udogie poor. Really, really, really poor that. We've got to come back into this game and grab a goal now, because that just wasn't good at all from Tottenham. I know people will still defend it. For me, that's really poor defending. And again, I've said this for weeks and weeks and weeks. Porro and Udogie give the ball away coming into midfield far too much. But then people constantly, they're the best players. You can't be doing that. You cannot be giving that. You can't be giving that ball away. Got to hit back here. And yeah, Romero was fast asleep after the save. Romero should have been. He's done it again, Udogie. Udogie again. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. The ball's played across and we defended it this time. But I tell you what, Udogie is having an absolute nightmare. It's too relaxed. Too relaxed. Really, really poor. And it's a foul on Ollie Skip. Oh. And by the way, in the other game, it is Manchester City 1, Burnley 0 for anyone that was wondering about that game. And it is Alvarez. Again, imagine you've got Alvarez and Erling Haaland. So many top players. So Man City 1-0. In a minute, I will show you what the league table looks like. Let's have a look. So at the moment, as the league table stands, I don't know if they're going to do this in real time. Don't know if they're updating. Hang on. The live league table. Have they changed it yet? As it stands. Come on. No, they've not updated it yet. As it stands, Tottenham are currently 6 behind Arsenal, 8 behind Liverpool, and 6 behind Man City as it stands. So we've got to come back into this, and very, very quickly. Yeah. Yeah, Angus, I've never said this. For me, I think when we talk about best positioning, I think the difference is Udogie's very good at what he does, but from a defensive standpoint, I still have many concerns about him. I've always said this, and it's the bringing the ball out into midfield. So it's Barcelona 1, Osasuna 0, Man City 1, Burnley 0. I've just seen a wonderful pass from Kevin De Bruyne. I've just seen a wonderful, wonderful pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Werner, plays it down the line to Udogie. Can he get the ball across? He whips it across to nobody. Our crossing is horrendous. And Richarlison's dispossessed very, very, very easily. And there's a ball down the line. And Mickey van der Ven can get it. Yeah. Here's Pedro Porro. Back into Romero. Look, there's no panic yet. There's a long way to go. There's no panic. But I just don't think, it's a free kick now given away. I just don't think that when people are going, don't worry, I'm not worried about us conceding. We're tight at the back. Already in the first 20 minutes, we've given away 3 or 4 opportunities. They're away again here. I don't know if they can keep that on. He can't. But you can see the game plan. Vicario plays it out wide to Porro. Headed clear by Ben Mee. Played into Richarlison. He lays it off nicely to Maddison. Maddison with the outside of the boot to Werner. Right, do something. Run at your man. Run at your man. Run at him. Pull it back. He can't cross. He can't cross a football. Timo Werner can't cross. I've seen 3 opportunities tonight already where he can't cross. Here's Bentancur gliding into the box. Can he have a shot? There's a lot of bodies there. Lays it back to Werner. He has a shot and it's saved. It's saved low down. That was better. A low down shot saved there. Werner managed to wriggle the shot between the legs, and I don't think it was going in, but the keeper made the save anyway. Low down. I think, did he save it? Did he hit the post? I think he saved it. So Pedro Porro can take the corner kick. Corner kick to Porro. He whips it in, and it's punched clear and headed wide by Timo Werner. Oh my gosh. I'm not changing my opinion on anything I've said about these players. Nothing has made... I mean... Oh my gosh. Who saw that? Tell me you all saw that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. Tottenham, when conceding first, five games, 1-2, drawn 2, lost 1. And it's a corner kick. No, it's not. It's a bad ball into the box. And it's a goal kick to Tottenham. Brentford, when scoring first, 12 games, 1-5, drawn 3, lost 4. And Barcelona have won 1-0. So there's the first one in. And Man City are 2-0 up. Man City are 2-0 up. Julian Alvarez again. And Man City are destroying Burnley very early on. So it is 2-0 to Man City. Barcelona are 1-0 winners. Now on that tablet, now I've got to change that tablet to go over to who's Liverpool. Liverpool v Chelsea. There we go. Liverpool v Chelsea is going on to that one. Oh, there we go. And then I can change this app to... Oh, it's all happening. Sorry, guys. It's all happening. Liverpool v Chelsea. We go there. All games. And then let's go to the Spanish La Liga, Atletico Madrid. By the way, the teams for Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. Actually, I'll go for those. I'll go for those afterwards. Both teams look like they've gone as strong as can be. But it's Manchester City 2, Manchester City 2, Burnley 0. I mean, Man City's goal difference could really be helped out here, couldn't it? Man City 2, Burnley 0. Ball swung in by Spurs straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. It's not been the best 23 minutes here. We don't tend to shoot. Well, I don't know if anyone else is noticing this. We don't tend to really shoot. Ange ball for me needs to get some shooting into it. Yeah. Oh. So, sorry, why have you gone weird? You do know I've got all the games live. You do know I've got all the games live. And Richie just wraps one just round the post. Sorry, why are you getting rude? You've been nice today. Why are you not watching a team you allegedly support? What are you doing? What are you being weird for? I don't understand. When you get dickhead, I'm going to call it, when you get dickheads like this, I never understand it, people. I literally, I've got Spurs on the main one, Man City here, Liverpool there. What is wrong with you, you absolute weirdo? One more of them and he's blocked. What a weird person. Mo said, good evening, SAVVA. That first goal was unlucky from Romero because Vicario punched the ball in the middle instead of punching it wide. It wasn't unlucky. It was bad. Mate, he's got to be alert. He's got to be alert. He's got to be alert for me. Yeah. Oh, honestly, so weird when people I love this. The team I allegedly support. Whenever Spurs are losing, always people question if I support them. I've supported Spurs for 40 odd years. It's absolutely mental. Absolutely mental. No, that won't demonetize me. That won't demonetize me. I wouldn't have said it if it did. If he was talking to me, I apologise. He wasn't talking to me, I apologise. Anyway, here's Brentford. Another ball into the box, cleared. Ollie Skip can dink that one forward, this time into Richie, who can't control it. He's got terrible control. Brentford coming forward again. Here's Neil Mope. He's gone out wide. They're in again here. They're in again. He's dinked it over. I'll tell you what. Jeez, that was close. I do apologise. I've just gone back through and read the thread. I do apologise. You weren't talking to me. But you can't talk to Angus like that. I've seen that you're talking to Angus. Please do. Listen, please do not talk to Angus like that. It's not fair, right? Angus is a Spurs fan. He's an Arsenal fan. We give him stick. He gives us stick. It's all fun. Right. Spurs, they're getting in behind us easily. Cross headed out. Right, can everyone see now how easy it is to get a Spurs? I don't know. The excuse was that it was when Van der Ven and Romero weren't playing. Even all the games Van der Ven and Romero have been playing, people get in behind us so easily. So easily. Here's Richarlison wriggling and giving the ball away. He is, oh my gosh, people still rate him. And Man City nearly 3-0 up. Man City nearly 3-0 up. Oh, dearie me. Ball pinged into Ollie Skip. Goes back to the goalkeeper. He's launched it long. George, I haven't seen anything yet to really. I mean, look, we do in general, but look, no one shoots. No one shoots. Jimmy Costco, yes, he is. He's awful. Yes, he is. He is awful. Oh no, it's a dog. It's a dog. Ignore it. Ignore it. So, Brentford winning 1-0 at Spurs. For me, watch the goal again. I'm watching it right now. When the shot comes in from Tony, watch Romero just freeze. He stood on his toes. He just froze, thinking the ball was going in the net. Got to do better than that. Udogie, for me, though, what was he doing? He's done it loads of times in this game already. Spanner, it's all good. I apologise. I shouldn't have said what I said. I thought you were talking to me, but you weren't. But please, can we just all keep it respectful, please? Yeah, listen. Everyone, just keep it respectful. It's all good. It's just a game of football. All right? Let's all calm down. Let's all calm down. Tottenham 0, Brentford 1. Let's concentrate on getting a goal back, shall we? Listen, I think Udogie is a very, very good player for people that are saying, yeah. I think Udogie is a very good player, but he does give the ball away a lot driving into midfield. Him and Porro are very good at that. And you're not allowed to say it because people go, oh, they're brilliant. For me, I think going forward, that type of fullback, I think he's very good. Defensively, I think there's a lot of work to do, and you would expect that because he's about 20 years of age. Romero's lost the ball again there. And Van der Ven has covered for him again. I'll tell you what, Van der Ven really does make Romero look a lot better than he is. I'm going to say it. They're in again. Mope here, driving down the line. He's pulled it back. can see what Man City are going to do. So you can see what Brentford are going to do. Yeah. Mate, I've never called him world class. You'll never see me calling him world class. He is so far removed from being world class. It's unbelievable. Big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to all of you. Come on, Spurs. We need to find something here. Yeah, I agree. Constantly. Earlier in the week, I said he's a much better player. And everyone's, Romero's much better than Van der Ven. It's like, I'm not having it. Sorry, I'm not having it. Can we take Skip off? Just gets in the way. Listen, I don't think Skip's been the worst of the players here today. Just look, for me, I just think listen. I just think that we've got to shoot. We've got to shoot, right? Like we don't ever seem to shoot. So a free kick to Brentford here, just inside our own half. Can't go 2 down. That will give us an almighty mountain to climb. There's the ball to the back post. Brentford win it. Here's Mopai. Tony battling with Adogi. And looks like there was an offside in there. So it's 31 minutes, 40 seconds gone. Still Tottenham 0, Brentford 1. Listen, we've got to get back into this very, very quickly for me. Ioana said Romero is a one-of-a-kind ability. What does Romero do that other defenders can't do? I don't really know why we do this. Angeball, what made me laugh was when people were telling me that they'd rather him than Andy Robertson, who's been a Champions League winner, Premier League winner, all the cup winners. Like just madness. Listen, Romero's a good defender. He's a good defender, but he really is overpraised by our fan base. It is mental. Howling Mad Murdoch. Listen, I don't think so. I do think, though, that we've got to find other ways of playing because this is yet another game in a row where we just look lackluster. Van der Ven's trying to dribble it out now. He's lost it this time and gives away the foul. It's catching. He's catching. Agreed, Aquasubs. Glenn Hoddle, if Hoddle has said that, obviously I can't hear. I've not got on, but no point overrunning a midfield when you've got a back five parking the bus. Fullbacks have to be able to go on the outside. I agree. You can't invert when you're playing up against a back five and a team that plays the low block. Someone said that earlier. So it's a free kick here. Looks like is this Janssen? So it looks like Janssen's going to whip it in for them. Come on, Spurs. Do not. Hang on. Richarlison's lashed out at somebody. And now he's lashing out again. Richarlison really is a bit of a clown, isn't he? He really, really is a... Oh, let's see if there's anything in it. Oh, there's nothing in that. The second one was ridiculous. What is wrong with these footballers? Get up, mate. I mean, Richie shouldn't be doing that, but it's ridiculous. Now we've got to wait for VAR to have a look. Oh, what has happened to football? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the thing is, people like Richarlison and they've got such short fuses. Anyway, free kick's going to come in now, finally, from Janssen. Spurs need to clear this. There's the ball whipped in. Cleared by Skip. He did well at the back post there. And it's out for a Brentford throw-in. Oliver said we look absolutely shite. It's not been good so far, is it? It's not been good at all. But this is becoming a bit of a a theme in a lot of games now. Let's have a look. Big up to absolutely all of you inside, by the way. It's a throw into Brentford. They've taken the long throw. It's gone all the way through. Richarlison does well to head it clear. Headed back in there. It's a bit of head tennis. Oh, they nearly scored. They nearly scored. They did. Oh, my God. This is terrible. We look awful at the back. We look awful at the back. We have got to sort this out. Wow. We have got to sort this out. It's a corner to Brentford. I thought he'd scored. Corner kicks come in. Vicario's pushed it away. It's gone back to Brentford. They're winning every second ball, aren't they? They're winning every second ball. Another cross into our box. It's fallen to Pinnock, who nearly scores again. Oh my gosh, this is awful. This is absolutely awful. No discipline, no shape. This is shocking from Tottenham. This is absolutely terrible. And the thing is, the excuses can't be used, right? The excuses cannot be used. The excuses cannot be used of injuries and stuff. Brentford have got more injuries than us. Jesus. So here's Ollie Skip out on the right wing. Plays the ball inside to Romero. He plays it back to Skip. Does he? No. He goes back instead to Bentancur, who I haven't even noticed Bentancur today. Here's Werner running inside, puts the ball out to Porro. Porro dinks it into the box. Another poor cross. Can no one cross? Oh. I mean, yeah, but this isn't all on Sonny, is it? Not playing. I think we look awful in midfield. We look awful at the back. Have we scored? Oh, it's a free kick. I'm pretty sure it's a free kick. Or is it 1-1? Sorry, that all happened very quickly. Yeah, Revenant, we're not that bad just for one player missing. I think it was a foul. I think he took his knee, didn't he? I think he took his knee there. And it's a free kick to Brentford. Yeah, he took his knee. 38 minutes, 20 seconds gone. They're going to need one almighty team talk at half time because this is, again, really, really poor. I need people to stop saying the words Ange ball. It's cringy because what I'm seeing here is not anything. Here's Ivan Toney. Gives the ball away. Timo Werner now plays it back into defence. We've got to stop. Not every ball has to go back to our centre-backs, does it? Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Yeah, I think Adogie's had a stinker here, if I'm honest. Bentancur, I didn't even know Bentancur was playing. It's another one of those games. I like him as a player, but I need people when they talk about him being class and he's brilliant and he's, he needs to get on the ball and dictate the game. This is the sort of game he's got to be running that midfield. Romero does well that time, dribbles out, gives it to a doggy. The doggy puts it forward, but we've given it away again. A doggy's given it away again. He has given the ball away so many times this game. He is looking terrible. Brentford are in it. Are they in it? Oh, well covered that time by Porro. Tell you what, this is awful. Absolutely awful. And we get a bit of respite. I mean, we may have 72 possession. We're doing nothing with it. Nothing with it. No, Son will not be back for Saturday. No, he will not be back for Saturday. He's going to miss the next 2 games after this. He'll be missing the next 2 games. Yeah, I agree. All I hear is how he's classing that. Games like this, he's just gone missing. Got to get in this game. Maddison, ball through and given away again. Porro. This is poor, isn't it? It's a tough watch. Skip plays it down the line to Porro. He pulls it back. And the keeper catches that. 40 minutes gone. Nearly at half time. And Spurs are struggling. Spurs are struggling here. Ollie Skip tracking back there to stop a one-on-one situation. Well done to Ollie Skip. Ball now pinged out to a doggy. For me, there's too many needless passes inside. There's too many needless passes here. Skip goes out wide to Porro. Skip back into Maddison. Maddison, can he have a shot? No, he's laid it off to a doggy. He lays it off to Werner. Someone's got to shoot in a minute, surely. Werner, back to Maddison. Kulusevski, giving the ball away. Tony fouled by Kulusevski. I tell you what is going on? What on earth is going on? Now Kulusevski's pushing people. I'll tell you what, our disciplinary is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. What is wrong with our players? Thomas, I agree. Sorry, not this. Sorry, I'll come to that in a minute. Thomas, I agree. You know, how Mopo and Tony look better than our forwards. A needless yellow card there for Kulusevski. Needless. What are we doing? Absolutely terrible. Foxy, yes, we have been dreadful. I don't know what's going on here. But Jamie Gitt, when we're saying this, that team we've got out is more than capable. Look at, no offence to Brentford's team, but come on. This isn't because Basuma, Son and Sarr are missing, is it? This is just poor. It's just poor. Just look awful. Tony and Malpa have looked good up top together, haven't they? By the way, in the other game, it's still Man City 2, Burnley 0. Man City are in cruise control. Liverpool have lined up Alisson, Gomez, Van Dijk, Konate, Bradley, Szoboszlai, McAllister, Jones, Diaz, Nunes, Jota. I'll give you the Chelsea team as soon as they put it on the screen. It's a free kick to Brentford here. Bentancur's been poor again. Really poor. The Chelsea team, Petrovic in goal. Dasasi, Silva, Badashile and Chilwell, Caicedo and Fernandes, and Gallagher in midfield with Madueke, Sterling and Cole Palmer as the front three. But they have got Nkunku back on the bench today. I get the feeling this is happening as well. Our discipline is shocking under this manager. He's got to get a grip on it. Honestly, and you think Timo Werner was who we bought in. Oh, shocking this is. So a free kick to Brentford. Went to play the early one. Decided against it. They've been dangerous from these. The ball in. It's gone over to Ivan Toney, who had a free header on goal. Awful defending yet again. And Vicario saves it and pushes it away. Awful defending. I'm sorry. People have got to stop saying we've got this great defence. We are wide open. Like, wide open. How has no one followed that run of Toney? Absolutely shocking from Tottenham Hotspur. And Brentford win the ball again. We've been second to everything. There's a throw-in just coming up to the 45-minute mark. Is it time to see the 6 minutes of injury time? Is it time to see Dragoshin get some minutes? Because I'll tell you what, that back four has been awful today. Porro plays it wide to Kulu. Kulu. Again, there's no threat, is there? There's no threat. Skip into a Dogie. Is he going to have a shot? No, he goes to Maddison. Maddison to Werner. Werner's going to run at them and gives the ball away. He is shocking. Timo Werner. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried giving him the benefit of the doubt. He is awful. He's quick. That's what he is. He's quick. And another ball comes to nothing. Somebody's just made a really good point in one of my WhatsApp groups. They said, if this was Antonio Conte, he'd be getting absolute pelters. Listen, I just think it's another example. We're just not quite as good as people think. Brentford again win the tackle, then win the second tackle. This is shocking. They've got to get a kick up the arse second half, half time. Here's a Doggy. Cuts inside to James Maddison, who slips, gives the ball away. Janssen plays it through, but Romero steps in this time, plays a through ball. He gives it away, and Pinnock can clear it again, only as far as Porro. By the way, the Liverpool-Chelsea game has now kicked off as well. There's Kulusevski, turns. The defender gets there easily. There's Richarlison, turns. Drives the ball forward to Werner. Timo Werner back to a Doggy. And there's 3 minutes of the 6 left. There's 3 minutes of the 6 left. It's half time in the Man City game. Man City 2, Burnley 0. Nice and comfortable for Manchester City. Here's Tottenham, a through ball for Kulu. Not good enough. And again, very well defended by Brentford, who have been brilliant at the back there. And then passing it out nicely as well. Neil Maupay gives it away this time, though, does he? It's out for a throw into Tottenham. So just 2.5 minutes left. And they've won the ball again. We look awful. This is dreadful. Whoever this is just skipping around our team. Is that King Lewis Potter? And they're away again. Ivan Toney has left the ball there for the fullback, who's come away from Werner. Werner's done well to get back at him that time. Gosh, it's not good, is it? Not good. Oh, I don't know what to say, guys and girls. I don't know what to say anymore. I feel like these games, we're starting to play like this more often than we're not at the moment. 2 minutes of the first half to go. And Richarlison couldn't bring that down. It's cleared. Tony wins it in the air against Adogi. Romero wins it back in the air. Here's Bentancur giving it away again. He's been shocking this half. Absolutely shocking. Don't forget, this is an injury-ravaged Brentford team. It's like they've done their homework on us. They've really, really done their homework on us, haven't they? And there's another poor ball from Benton. I mean, it's just poor, isn't it? This is now becoming, I don't know, I want to be positive, but this is, this is the sort of game you want to see a couple of changes at half time. Listen, let the players know they've not been good enough because this is poor. They're winning absolutely every second ball, every first ball. And there's 30 seconds left of this half. Kulu's got the ball out wide on the right. Demoralising this is to watch, to be honest. This is... Yeah, listen. I'm not cheered up. It's just it's been a very, very, very tough watch. It's half time here at Tottenham. I think it's half time. It's not about cheering up for me. It's just about it's been a very, very, very tough watch, hasn't it? So it's Tottenham 0, Brentford 1 at half time. Guys, anybody who's been with me long enough knows. Anyone who's watched me long enough knows. We're going to play that game. We're going to play that game. Let me go over to the Liverpool game just while it's half time. 4-1. I reckon. Liverpool v Chelsea. 5:39. 6:35. Yeah. Look, it's tough. 5 words. I want 5 words to describe that first half. Give me your 5 words from now. From this comment onwards. 5 words to sum up Tottenham's performance in the first half. 5 words. Chris, I'm off to watch Emulsion dry. I mean, I'll let you have 6, but yeah, absolutely shocking. Really, really poor, isn't it? Really poor. We've got to do so much better in that second half. What would you do? Let me know your subs. Come on, mate. If you sit there, I can't. Oh, mate. All right. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm talking to the dog, not any of you. What do we need to do second half? Who would you bring off? Would you make a couple of examples of players? Because that was absolutely shocking. I mean, the back four looked all over the shop. The back four looks all over the shop. So for me, big changes need to be made. Big changes need to be made. Let's see what Postecoglou's made of, because that was really not good. Liverpool are in here, by the way. Oh, and it nearly scored. Darwin Núñez nearly rifled one into the back of the net. Unfortunately, Phil, this is what a lot of the games are becoming like now. I think a lot of teams are really, really, really working out how to play against us. I really do. They're getting in behind. And this notion that our defense is really, really good, I feel we've got to sort it out. For me, the players, no, come on, no. The players for me allow everyone to get in behind them so easily. For me, Porro and a doggy, for as good as they are, they invert so much that they give the ball away a lot, dribbling into needless areas. And for me, that's got to change. That's really, really, really got to change. Would you go as far as saying that was as bad a first half as you've seen from anybody? By the way, smash the like button, please. Do be kind. I'm not Spurs. I'm trying to give you some form of entertainment. And please do smash the subscribe button as well if you haven't already. Please do. It'll be much appreciated. Oh, hang on. I've just lost my feed there. Sorry. There we go. Sorry. I don't know what happened there. I just suddenly lost my feed. And yeah. Let me know what you think in the chat. Please like, please subscribe. Let's get some comments, shall we? You know, that's what we do on the show. Nige, big up, bro. It's a terrible first half. Final third is a waste. Kulu pointless. Werner no left foot. Richie cannot control a ball. Honestly, it's such a bad front three. It's such a bad front three. I'm so disappointed that this is the front three we've ended up with at this football club. Stanikush, he's been awful. What are you talking about? Daniel said we're getting worse as the season goes on. Well, everyone told me it was because we had 10 to 12 injuries. Now most of those players are back. I don't know the excuse. Absolutely awful performance from Spurs. So Maddison looks, Maddison for me doesn't look fit. He doesn't look sharp, which is understandable. Big up to the super chat inside the house. Ian JD, thank you so much. Said this is exactly what we need. Hopefully all this talk of winning trophies can stop. Poor, directionless, clueless, leaderless, talentless. I mean, that is a bit harsh, isn't it, Ian? But listen, thank you so much for the super chat. But for me, I think, as I said, all season for me, Ian, all that talk of the title stuff, look, we're as it stands at the moment, we're 9 points behind Liverpool. As it stands, 9 points behind Liverpool, and it will be 11 points if they win tonight. So hopefully all of that can stop, and we can just figure out on getting an 11 out there that know how to play whatever this style is meant to be. But it has been very, very, very poor today. I thought it was very poor against City. Second home game in a row. Dean has said Brentford are all in our heads. Malpay is taking the piss every time he gets it. Yes, absolutely. Malpay is, Malpay is having a good game. It's someone I don't even particularly rate, and he looks better than our forwards. It's terrible. Literally, the whole team was terrible. I agree. No one's getting a pass. I thought they were awful. Worst half all season. No winger, no threat, shite. Raul saying it was not football. At this rate, say goodbye to Europe. I don't think we're quite at that stage yet, but we really, really do need to sort this out, because if we don't win this will be 1 win in 4. And that was the win at home to Bournemouth. It would be lost to Brighton, drew to Man U, and then whatever tonight's score is. Please do continue as you come in. Smash the like button. We should be on 300, 350 easily. Peter said 5 words. Werner, anyone that's just joined, 5 words to sum up the first half. That's the game we play on this channel. Werner can't kick a ball. Angeball said Timo is absolutely pony. You'd be better off with Gill. Listen, listen, he could score a couple of tap-ins this season for sure. But for me, I just think it was such a bad signing. Brentford aren't trying to rattle us. Brentford have rattled us, right? They have rattled us. Sessis Kamihami said, I'm not saying I want Ange out, but I'm struggling to see this great attacking team is that we thought we'd got. I'd love a manager to have a plan B. Look, I just think that everyone lost their mind after the first 10 games of the season and started getting way too carried away. For me, this club is miles away from doing anything of significance. But we've got to see what he's made of this half. He's got to make changes. Like the Man United game, we need to come out and score early on. Like the Man United game, we need to come out and score early on. Liverpool on the attack, by the way. Darwin Núñez just scraping one wide. Phil said, I don't think if the way we play, we have average players in that forward line. If we had a Neto and Elise with Son up top. Listen, these are the players. Listen, he signed off signing Kulu. He bought Brennan Johnson. He bought Werner to the club, Phil. I don't know. We've had the chance to buy better players and haven't. Why didn't we? Finn Brazil said Malpay's shithousery has exposed the immaturity and unprofessionalism of some of our players. Honestly, the discipline, or should I say the ill discipline of our players is shocking, isn't it? Constantly pushing everyone and fighting, and it's just madness. Saying he's not been worse than Maddison. I don't know who we're talking about there. There's so many in it. No creativity, no bite. Thomas said, SAVVA, where do you rank that front three in the league? Oh, bottom half. It's a terrible front three. It's a terrible front three. Then you add Brennan Johnson to that as well. It's an awful set of forwards other than Son. Gaza has said, gutless, embarrassing, clueless, garbage, predictable. Well, there's 5 words for you. It's flash talent. That's all, says Rob Brown. We are a spear without a point. Interesting. We're a spear without a point. So I'm going to try and catch up. There's so many comments here. It's unbelievable. Not very happy people. JPH said we've been found out. Listen, I don't think we played well for a long time, and we need a better second half. Got to have a better second half, because at the moment, I mean, a Doggy and Porro giving the ball away for fun. Romero, again, Romero for me switches off. He switches off. He has those moments of, I don't know, he just switches off. Says it all when Skip's been our best player. Yeah, Skip's not been the worst by any stretch of the imagination, has he? There's a contentious goal line decision going on here at Atletico Madrid, but I don't know what's being given there. I don't know if VAR are looking at. For anyone that cared, not that he did, my 4-team ACCA is still on. It was Man City, Liverpool, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid. So it's still on at the moment. Patrick has said we're rattled big time. Not off. We look so... We need composure. We need a leader. I don't think Romero's a leader of men. I really don't. I think he's too... He loses it too easily. He loses it too easily. Switch Werner to the right, Kulu to the left. Could work. Could work. Dennis has said we cannot simply... we cannot play simple football. It's a goal, isn't it? Is that a goal? Sorry, just seen in the Atletico game. I thought that was a goal. I don't think he's given it. Has he given it? Offside. Offside. It was offside. In the Liverpool game, it's all Liverpool, by the way. Anyone who's watching this game. There's too many games going on tonight, isn't there? Dennis said back to basics. I just think we're making it so difficult for ourselves. The dribbling out of the back from the centre, the fullbacks aren't playing fullback, are they? And they're leaving us so exposed. And then Romero switching off. Van der Ven's constantly having to cover. I'm gonna go back to our game and see where are we? 4-1-1. Have we kicked off yet? No, we're not kicked off. I'm going to go back there in a second. Don't want to miss the start of that. Yeah, I agree. I don't understand. We do it every game. I don't know. I don't think he's a terrible player. I just don't think there's anything special about him. I just don't think top clubs buy him. You know, I don't think top clubs that win things buy this man. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. But the other option is what? He's Brennan Johnson, and I just don't know. Yeah, George, he just looks unfit. Let's be brutally honest. He just looks like he just needs... Darwin Núñez has had a great shot saved by the Chelsea goalkeeper. It is all Liverpool, by the way. Look, I just think Maddison, we knew this was going to happen, right? James Maddison, he's not sharp. We can see he's not sharp. He's not played for a while, so we knew he wasn't going to be sharp. But it is what it is. By the way, so I'm just going to quickly go back to... hang on, Sky Go. But where's the Man City game? Let's get that on as well as the Spurs game. Live, Man City, live. Let's put that on. So Man City, by the way, sorry, hang on. Man City are 2-0 up, so there's no problems with them. They are winning 2-0. And we are losing. So we are losing ground very, very, very quickly. We're losing ground very quickly indeed. Let's get that back going there. Let's see. Yeah, I just think a lot of it we've got to realise is that I think a lot of teams know now that this forward line isn't great. There's nothing to scare them. There really isn't. I've never seen so many people so down before as well. Normally I've got a few people in here calling me a dickhead or an idiot. Or a CUNT or telling me I'm negative, but I think a lot of people are clearly disillusioned from what we're watching here. Sean, I'm not buying this, I'm afraid. No, I'm sorry. When we're saying this, there are players that we could look at Brentford. Brentford have got like 8 or 9 first team injuries. Look at what they're doing. Surely at some point it needs to stop being about injuries and suspensions. But hey, 100 million spent on Richie and Johnson. We spent more than 100 million on those two, I think, wasn't it? Or roughly about that. Yeah, you're right. Madness. But listen, they've got to come out and they've got to sort it out. We're at home for a reason. By the way the Premier League table looks at the moment, Liverpool top on 49 points because they're drawing. Man City have got 46 points. Arsenal 46, Villa 43, Tottenham 40. So at the moment, we're 9 points off the top, 6 points off of Man City and Arsenal. So not great. Let's see if Anne's got a plan B. The Man City game has started, by the way. They're away here looking for a third goal. And Man City are 3-0 up. It took them 28 seconds of the second half. Rodri's just scored a wonderful goal. It's Man City 3, Burnley 0. Man City 3, Burnley 0 in the game there. So Burnley are sinking without a trace. Tottenham, Maddison is back out for the second half. I'm just going to see if there's been any substitutions. It doesn't look like it. I'm just hoping that they've had their backsides kicked. Brennan Johnson and Højbjerg are coming on. Brennan Johnson and Højbjerg are coming on. Let's see who this is for. Brennan Johnson and Højbjerg on for... let's see who we can't see. Sorry, I don't know yet at the moment, guys. I'll let you know as soon as I know. No, I don't think anyone has attacked me yet, have they? I don't think anyone has attacked me today. It's been quite strange. It is Højbjerg and Brennan Johnson. Højbjerg, before Queen Ellie tells me off. Bentancur and skip off. So what's he going to do there then? Coglou into midfield. Brennan Johnson. So Coglou, Maddison and Højbjerg is the new midfield three. Coglou, Maddison and Højbjerg with Brennan Johnson on the right wing. So this is going to be interesting. Brentford are about to kick us off. Oh, I've missed it again. Can you believe it, guys? I've missed it again. Hang on. One second. I've missed it again, haven't I? Brentford are immediately on the attack here. Brentford should be 2-0 up. Should be 2-0 up. Great chance there. And again, easily got in behind us. Really, really easily got in behind us. So Bentancur and skip off. I couldn't... to be fair, I didn't think Skip was the worst, but I thought Bentancur was very poor. Again, it's another 2 games in a row. He's looked absolutely poor. Here's Tottenham with Brennan Johnson. Takulu's got into the middle along with James Maddison and Højbjerg. He's trying to dribble through. We've given the ball away. Here's Mulpay. He's given the ball. I can't see who that is. It's not easy to see who the players are because of their shirts for Brentford. And it's a free kick to Brentford. And by the way, in the Liverpool game, Diogo Jota, what a player he is, has made it Liverpool 1-0. Liverpool 1-0. Sorry, I thought someone was at my door. Excuse me. Stop. Thank you. Sorry, it's all going on here. Liverpool 1-0 up. Atletico Madrid are 1-0 up. At the moment, the ACCA is coming in. Liverpool winning. Man City winning, Atletico Madrid winning, or it might be a VAR, that one. So we'll see. Let's have a look. But yeah, Tottenham looking very, very, very shaky. Very shaky indeed. And the goal is given in that game. But Spurs, we look very shaky, don't we, people? We look really, really poor. Something's got to give here. And we've equalised. I missed it. Oh, my God. I missed it. How about that? That is shocking for me. I've missed it while I was trying to sort out all my equipment. And it looks like it's a Dogie who was awful in the first half. Can't believe I've missed that. I can't even talk about the goal. I can't believe that. I've missed it. I've tried to sort out all the scores and everything, and it's Tottenham 1, Brentford 1, and a good response at the beginning of the first half. Udogie drove the ball forward, driving, plays the ball into Werner. Werner, pass it to Udogie, takes a shot out of his feet. Oh, he got a bit lucky, but you need that luck. There's a nice bit of luck there. And the doggy has made it 1-1. So can Spurs kick on here? Can we kick on? We've got to be better this off. And we're away again with Timo Werner using all his pace. He's driving forward. He's had a shot. And it's 2-1. We're 2-1 up. And it was Werner driving the ball across to Brennan Johnson. It's 2-1. And we've turned it around in the space of 1 minute. 2-1. Much better this half. Where was that in the first half, Tottenham? Much better. Drive it, your man. Get the ball across. Brennan Johnson with the simplest of tap-ins. Tottenham Hotspur 2, Brentford 1. And much better from Tottenham. Much better from Timo Werner. And much better from Tottenham Hotspur. 2-1. Now, nothing silly. Nothing silly here. Great ball in. Let's have a look. Good run. Yeah, just nice, easy, good run from Brennan Johnson at the back post. And it's 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. Simple a goal as you get. Just keep doing that, Timo. Keep doing that, Brennan. That's all you need to do against this lot. Keep driving at them, whipping it across. And Brentford have lost all their shape in the space of 4 minutes. And the Jekyll and Hyde performances continue with Tottenham awful in the first half. Brilliant 5 minutes in the first half. Much better from Tottenham Hotspur there. Now, can we go on and kill this game off? My 3-1 is still on. My 3-1 is still on. The 3-1 is still on. Can we go and get... What are we looking at now? Why is it after goals now? It seems to take ages for games to restart. What are we doing? Nothing wrong with that goal. Right, come on, Spurs. Keep your heads. Keep your heads. Let's not do anything silly and keep doing that to them. Please do not lie. This is not things that I would say. Please do not lie like that. There's always one. Our Wiggers are rubbish. Okay, they linked up and scored a goal. What are you... Here's Timo Werner on the left. Puts the ball in, and this time it's out for a corner kick. Much better. Much better. And it absolutely, Guy, absolutely. And they deserved it, right? They deserved it first half. But much better 6 minutes or so. Much better. Tottenham 2, Brentford 1, a corner kick. Come on, grab a third, kill the game. Grab a third and kill the game. Like short corner into Højbjerg. Højbjerg lays it off to Porro. Much better. We pinned them into their half here. This is much better. Here's Maddison. To Van der Ven. Van der Ven's really, really high up the pitch. Here's Maddison. These are games we've got to be winning. Go and kill this game off. This is a game we've got to be winning. Stay humble. I'm so scared about my bet. It is a huge bet, by the way. It's a huge bet. And at the moment, I've got Liverpool and City are winning. Barcelona have already won. And the other one is Atletico Madrid, who are 1-0 up. Credit where it's due. I've said that. Credit where it's due. Here's Kulu on the right-hand side. Cuts in on his left. And the ball finds its way back to Porro. They've had a kicking, haven't they? They've had an absolute kicking. An absolute kicking. Rayo Vallecano have equalised against Atletico Madrid. That's not good. That's not good. Pedro Porro is going to take this throw-in on the right-hand side. Can we go on and kill this game off? Come on, kill the game off. I want a nice, comfortable half an hour or so at the end here. Hello, Stewie. Here's Udogie. It's a free kick that time for the foul on a doggy. And Erling Haaland is warming up in the Man City game, by the way. So a free kick to Tottenham. I think a doggy, is he still down? Has he got back up? Come on in, mate. Come on. Oh, all right, mate. All right, come on. So a doggy is back to his feet, which is the good news. Just two players going for the ball. Not really a lot in that. So come on, Spurs. Can we go down the other end, get that third and kill it off? Can I get another match prediction score right? Who knows? Nothing silly. They look rattled now. They look rattled. It looks like they've completely lost their foothold in this game. Maddison brings the ball down. He's tackled there. Richie can get it, and Richie turns, shoots, and a high and wide. And that's not Richie at his key skill set, is it? That's not his key skill set. James Maddison went to turn, lost the ball. It was a good tackle on him. Then they lost the ball, and Richie won it back, but fired high and over the bar. So it's Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0, Man City 3, Burnley 0, Tottenham 2, Brentford 1. All the home teams in the Premier League at the moment are winning, as most of us discussed before the game. So nothing silly now. Nothing silly. Let's just, you know what I mean? Let's just, nothing silly. Good defending that time by Porro. Much better. Much better. Much calmer this half on the ball. Now a doggy driving through midfield. Come on, son. Finish them off. Plays the ball into Maddison. Takes a touch out of his feet. Pulls it back. Richarlison is 3-1. They have fallen apart. Richie, fair play to him. Richarlison has scored. It's never going to be an easier goal for the lad, but credit where it's due. Brentford was sived apart by Maddison there, 3-1, and I want to change my 3-1 prediction to a bit more. A very, very convincing first 10 minutes of the second half, and Brentford have fallen apart. Richie's grabbed another goal. Johnson's got a goal, and a doggy's got a goal as well. Tottenham 3, Brentford 1. Postecoglou looks calm. Thomas Frank looks shell-shocked. Game, set, oh, you said at the same time as me. Game, set, and match. I cannot see Burnley getting a couple more goals. The ball from a doggy played into to Maddison. Good, quick feet. The shot from Maddison hit Pinnock right into the path of Richarlison, who couldn't miss from 6 yards, bang on the 6-yard box. Right place, right time. Tottenham 3, Brentford 1. Brentford are sinking without a trace. So it's Brentford 1, Tottenham 3, Man City 3, Burnley 0, Liverpool 1, Chelsea 0. It is all happening. It's all happening. Definitely can't be man of the match. I don't know how you're working that out, mate. Don't know how you're working that out. He was dreadful in the first half. I mean, listen, for me, absolutely, Postecoglou has ripped into this lot at half time. He has ripped into them. Because this is much better. This is what we should be doing to Brentford in the first half. But credit where it's due. They've come out and they're putting them to the sword. So have Burnley got a reply? Have we got a fourth? I can't see them. I can't see them with enough goals in them for this to come back. I think one more for us kills this game completely. To be honest, I think it's probably killed already. Good header out there by Christian Romero. We look much more composed this half. Much more composed. To be fair, the manager's done his job at half time, right? The manager has done his job. 1 second. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, the manager has done his job here completely. Absolutely done his job. Loads of people said 3-1 at the start of the stream, including me. I think we might be wrong, people. I can't see this. I can't see this ending 3-1. I can't believe there's going to be 33 minutes with no goals in this game. There's definitely more goals in it for us. Headed out by Højbjerg. Brentford's got the ball whipped in with a right boot into Vicario's arms. Vicario keeps the ball there. So now the Premier League table, let's have a look, guys. It's all changing, isn't it? Every couple of minutes. So now the Premier League table, Tottenham have gone into fourth. Liverpool have 51 points. City on 46 with a game in hand. Arsenal 46. Tottenham on 43. Villa 43. And then West Ham 8 points back from Villa. So we've gone above Aston Villa on 1 goal difference. Here's Kulu. Finish it. Right footed. Finish it. No, finish it. Out to Brennan Johnson. Porro, finish it. Oh, Kulu. Hit it with your right foot. Hit it with your right foot. Stack right. No, don't do that. Don't be that guy. That's where it gets childish. This is, I'm trying to get away from the childishness on my, respect Ange, please. Everyone respects Ange. We were awful first half, and you're allowed to say it. SAVVA, did you say game, set, match during a Spurs game? Are you mad? Yeah, this is done. This is done. There's no way this Brentford team won't concede another one, and there's no way they score 2 or 3 more. They had their chances in the first half. They're going to regret not putting them away. And a free kick to Tottenham Hotspur is completely different. It's like it's a completely different football team that's come out for this game. It's completely different. Absolutely crazy. So Liverpool are awful most halves. What have Liverpool got to do with it? I'm watching Liverpool here. They're not awful here. I can tell you that much. The ball into Porro. Lovely ball. Nice idea, but given away. Here's Ivan Toney. Tried to skip away. Couldn't. Brentford have got the ball back in midfield. We just look hungrier. We were losing every first and second ball in that first half. Now we're biting and winning everything. Biting and winning everything. And we're doubling up and we're tenacious. Yeah, Postecoglou must have absolutely hammered this lot, because this is chalk and cheese. Vicario slices his clearance away. And, I thought it was going to go to Molpe. Luckily, he was offside. It didn't go to him. So, Man City 3-0 up, Liverpool 1-0 up, and Tottenham 3-1 up. All 3 in the top 4, all winning at home right now. Half an hour of the game to go. Vicario throws the ball out. Have Tottenham got a 4th goal in them? He's put it out to Brennan Johnson. He lays it back to Porro, plays it down the line. Porro's given it away. Another one of those needless passes given away. Porro's got to stop doing that for me. Just too many needless passes given away. And it's a free kick to Brentford. So it looks like the game has kind of settled a little bit after those initial 3 goals in 10 minutes from Tottenham. So 29 minutes to go. Still in the first half, by the way, at Liverpool. So it's still the first half at Anfield, and it's the second half at both Tottenham and Man City. So no surprises so far tonight in the Premiership. All 3 home teams that should be winning are winning. And the Brentford goalkeeper comes out, passes it just past Richie. Brentford trying to get a little foothold on the ball again, but they're giving it away. They're very sloppy this half. First half, I thought they were excellent with the few spells of possession they had. But here's Ivan Toney. Played it down to the left back. And they nearly scored. I'll tell you what, it wasn't far away from Toney. By the way, Liverpool 2-0. Young Connor Bradley from right back has driven the ball home for his first Liverpool goal. Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. And Liverpool are 5 points clear at the top of the table. So still 8 points clear of Spurs, 5 points clear of City. But Man City have that game in hand. So Tottenham winning. They needed to win. We are winning. There's the ball down to Højbjerg. Plays it into a doggy. A very, very close chance there, wasn't it? From Ivan Toney. Thought it was nestling in. I think we're going to get rid of people like this. Sorry, Richie haters eat. I mean, Martin, if you're going to be on this channel, got to grow up, mate. Got to grow up. We don't do things like that here. We just try and have just some fun. So you got to relax, my friend. Yeah, it was a good goal from Connor Bradley, by the way. He just drove in, kept driving forward, low, buried it into the bottom corner. Spurs are giving the ball away again here. Højbjerg gave it away and then won it back. He is an interesting footballer, isn't he, Højbjerg? And it's a throw into Tottenham Hotspur. And, of course, VAR are looking. Hang on, Tony's in here. Tony's in here. And he's dragged it wide. I'd tell you what. Living a charmed life there. You would have put your mortgage on Ivan Toney putting that in the back of the net. Again, ripped us open in the middle. Toney slipped, then skipped past Van der Ven. And you would have put your money on him putting that away, but he didn't. He dragged it wide. There's a VAR check for the Connor Bradley goal. Man City, by the way, still 3-0. They're just prodding and probing. But, well, another let-off for Spurs. Maybe when I said game, set, match, I should have been a little bit more calm about it. And the Liverpool goal has been given. It's Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. So all 3 of the teams in the top 4 that are playing tonight are all winning at home. It's a free kick for Brentford. They've put it out wide to the left. Lewis Potter. I think he's been quite good, actually, young Lewis Potter. The ball is going to be dinked towards the far post. Headed back in by Pinnock, but put away by Spurs. Another ball into the box. Sorry, it's gone all the way over to King Lewis Potter. So Brentford just enjoying a tiny bit of possession here. And it's a goal kick. Højbjerg shepherded him out well there. That's Højbjerg at his best. Just snuffing out a little bit of danger. Just snuffing out a tiny bit of danger. So Tottenham 3. Brentford 1. Oh, what are you getting excited for? Stewie got excited there. He doesn't know why. Look, Stewie doesn't know why he got excited. Did you? What are you looking at? Have a kiss? No, no kisses. No kisses. Oh, Mickey Van der Ven's getting caught on the ball there. Mickey Van der Ven has lost out. Really poor from Mickey Van der Ven. Tony is driving forward with the ball. And I tell you what, his teammates came to help him out. And James Maddison can bring a little bit of calm to the game. There's a lovely ball through, is it? No, it's too much on that. Too much. I'll tell you what, we don't half create all of our own issues, don't we? And we've given it away. Here's Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's made it 3-2. It's 3-2. Awful defending again from Tottenham. Awful defending. God, I've gone too early, haven't I? I've gone too early. What on earth was that about? Was that a doggy again? Was that a doggy again? I'm going to have a look. Let's have a look at this. Really poor again. A doggy headed it. Sorry, a doggy. Doggy's been awful. Absolutely awful. What was he doing there? And Tony's not going to miss that. To be fair, how glad are we he missed the one just now? Awful. I mean, in this half now, a doggy slipped, Van der Ven slipped. I mean, what's going on? What is wrong with us? You know, when we just said just now, nothing silly. Just do nothing silly. You're 3-1 up. Nothing silly. So, who was it that said to me earlier? Have I said game, set, and match for a Tottenham game? Do you know what? I'm ordering myself a chow mein. And Vicario comes out and saves us that time. Hang on. Oh, really poor that was, wasn't it? Really poor. I mean, look, go and get the fourth and we're okay. Go and get the fourth and we're okay. But that was just really, really shocking. Really, really shocking. Really shocking. Just when you think everything's going well, you're thinking, go and get the fourth. Go and put it to bed. And then Kulu didn't have the shot when he could have. Really, really poor. And by the way, it's a penalty for Liverpool. Liverpool could go 3-0 up in the first half. It's a penalty for Liverpool. Really, really poor from Tottenham there. We're dancing around. No, James Maddison. Really poor. Really, really poor. So disappointed by that. So disappointed. 3-1 up. You're thinking, just don't do anything silly. And then passing it back to Ivan Toney, who's finished it off. Really poor. And there's another ball over the top. Højbjerg needs to deal with that and does this time. But again, remember at the beginning of the game, everyone's saying, you know, how good we are on the sorry, 1 second. Where's Watchalong? Yeah, sorry. How good we are at the back and that we don't concede goals and that we're tight and we've sorted all those things out. I really don't think we have. I really, really don't think we have. Really, really poor. Really, really poor. I'm so disappointed. But listen, can we get back? Can we get the fourth goal back? There's a ball pumped into the box by Brentford. Vicario went for it, didn't come and get it. The shot from the Brentford player headed clear by a doggy in the end. And Kulu's going to try and run it out of play and loses the ball. Again, it's so sloppy. It's so sloppy. So sloppy. We've got to stop doing this. Kulu there just running the ball out for no reason at all. Like, get rid of the ball. Brentford just seem like they've just sort of composed themselves again, haven't they? They've just kind of composed themselves. And they've won the ball again, high up. It's gone out wide. They're in again. Ball crossed into the box. This ball down. It was very luckily not controlled very well. I tell you what, we're living a charmed life here. We really are living a charmed life. Here's Richie, who's done well, actually. He's done really well. Got it to a doggy. A doggy driving forward. A doggy for me is not a left back. A doggy for me is not a left back. Sorry, when I'm contemplating, I just feel so nervous with when we do this. You know, this is why I just think we're a long way away off it. I mean, we just don't. You wouldn't see Liverpool and City do this as often as we do this. You just wouldn't. But there's 18 minutes to hold on, I suppose, or or get a fourth, whichever way you look at it. Poor touch by Werner that time. And we've Timo Werner's given the ball away. Here's Neil Mopai. But they've done well to get back at him. Werner did well, but it was a poor... Good boy. But poorly given away. We've got to sort this out. By the way, I don't think it was a penalty in the end. I didn't miss anything. It's Liverpool 2-0. Man City are still 3-0. But this has got to change. This has got to change. Free kick to Tottenham. We can't keep playing like this. A free to right side. For me, he just seems very much like he's just doing his own thing. Do you know what I mean? It feels like a doggy's just doing his own thing in most games. Like, listen, it's good when it works, but he looks well off the pace here. He looks well off the pace here. Done well there, actually, to shepherd the ball out. And Brentford are going to make a substitution. I think it's Josh Da Silva. I think that is, if I recognise him. I think that's Josh Da Silva. And Brentford have got 5-on-5 here. And well done, Romero. Well done, Romero. That's much better. Stood up, didn't dive in, won the ball. Here's James Maddison into Werner. Come on, can we kill this off? Timo Werner has had a shot. And it's out for a corner kick. Timo Werner with the shot there. Out for a corner kick. We really are. We really are. Oh, did he miss the pen? I didn't see. I didn't see. I don't think it's a bit reactionary. I'm just acknowledging how he plays. That's how he plays at the moment. I don't know why that's reactionary. I didn't say he's a bad player. He's a very good footballer, but he's very erratic. He's very erratic. Corner kick, swung in by Maddison or Porro, whoever that was, cleared all the way about 30, 40 yards out. Kulusevski can get the ball back. By the way, it's Liverpool 2-0 at half-time. Brentford head the ball clear only as far as Romero. Romero into Maddison. Maddison lays it off to Porro. Can he have a shot? Porro's had a shot high and wide. High and wide. By the way, for anyone who's watching, I need an Atletico Madrid goal for £2,900. If anyone is wondering why I've got that game on as well, £2,900 from Atletico Madrid. Stay Humble's got them as well. I've got the game on in the background. Don't you worry, mate. I've got that. The Liverpool game. I've turned the Man City game off. No need for that. Here's Richarlison. He's running at Ethan Pinnock. Lays it off to Werner. Back to Richarlison. Hey. We're live, Stewie. Been a little nightmare he has tonight. Oh, excuse me. We're live. Thank you. Here's a doggy. Passes it back all the way to Vicario. And the ball's headed out this time to Brennan Johnson. Hasn't really been in the game, has he, apart from the goal? Kulusevski tries to take his man on. Can't. And then Brentford can clear the ball. Come on in. Oh, up you come again. Geezer, this is a nightmare. So Brentford are making a couple of substitutions. Spurs have 13 minutes and injury time to hold out. Can we do it? Let me know in the chat. Are we going to do it? Surely we're not going to go from 3-1 down, are we? Surely we're not going to go to 3-1 down to 3-3. Surely we'll get a fourth, won't we? They've made a good fist of this, has Brentford. They've made a good fist of this. So the changes are taking a bit of a while here. 3-3 being Spursy. Oh, don't. And here's the free kick. The keeper launches it high towards the penalty area. It's headed on. The doggy leaves it. It's cleared that time by Mickey van der Ven. Richarlison chases down the keeper. The keeper knocks it long all the way out to, I think that was Ethan Pinnock who knocked it on. And it's a throw into Brentford, sort of midway through our half. So here's Brentford. Have they got another one in them? Can we keep them out? Surely we can't concede 3 goals at home. The doggy's been absolutely roasted there. I think that's by De Silva. He's pulled it across, has he? And Dogie got back. Doggy's had an awful game from a defensive standpoint here. Defensively, he's had an awful game. But here you go, Brentford again. They've got the ball again down that left-hand side. Don't let them get the cross in because we know what Tony's like in the air. They're twisting, they're turning. Good tackle by James Maddison this time. Good tackle by James Maddison. And it's a throw-in deep in our half. Throw-in deep in our half. I think we need the fourth, you know. I really do think we need the fourth. So it's a throw-in, just over 10 minutes plus injury time to go. They've knocked the ball high into the box. Tony's going to bring it down. It's a good touch. He's got 2 players on him. He's still got the ball. He's laid it off. Now they've put the ball over the top. It's gone all the way. They're having a little bit of pressure here, Brentford. The ball into the box, headed out by Mickey van der Ven. It almost feels like we're holding on. It just doesn't feel like we're at home here, you know. The ball played down the line to Ivan Toney. Tony dinks it in. It's off Porro and it's out for a throw-in. It's a throw-in to Brentford. It's all happening, isn't it? Just a reminder that Spurs are playing Saturday lunchtime against Everton. Can we break this time? Here's a doggy. This is what he is good at. He's driving forward. Whoever that is has got back at him very quickly. I think that's De Silva. The doggy's still got the ball. He lays it into Timo Werner. Back to a doggy. Into Højbjerg. We've just kind of, we had that 10, 15 minute spell, didn't we? And then we've just stopped. Richarlison lays it all the way back to a doggy into Højbjerg. It's just too slow. It's too slow. You've got to move the ball quicker for me. Got to move the ball quicker. Here's Maddison, and he's fouled. He's gone down, holding the back of his calf. Is he holding the back of his calf or the bottom of his ankle? But he's back up on his feet. Left of centre, never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. But it's why we won't win league titles. This sort of stuff is good for fans and stuff. But at 3-1, this game should have been closed out. Here's Maddison. Cross in, headed away. And it's gone out for a corner kick to Tottenham Hotspur. James Maddison's gone down, holding his ankle again. Don't know if he's going to get up and play on. Timo Werner looks like he's going to take the corner. Total goals in games this season. Premier League this season. Sorry, total goals in games. What? Oh, 80. All the games we've had. Yeah, never dull. 80 in all the games we've had. 80. For and against. Tottenham. Oh, dearie me. Here comes a corner kick from Porro. And it's headed out by Ben Mee. But we've won it back deep in their box. Here's Coglou. He's driven it across with the right foot off of Ben Mee again. Ben Mee's been excellent tonight. Off of Ben Mee and out for a corner kick. And it's a corner kick to Tottenham. All the while, it's a corner kick to Tottenham. The pressure is off us. Our 5th corner of the game. Whipped in by Coglou. Flicked on by Richarlison. He's gone down with a head injury. I think the ref's going to stop this. Is there ever a game where Richie doesn't go down injured? Richarlison stayed down. Goalkeeper's trying to get him up. And he's getting up now. He's getting up now. So in the other games, by the way, it's still Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0, Man City 3. Sorry, it's still Man City 3-0. Yeah, it's still Man City 3, Burnley 0. And anyone that needs Atletico Madrid in their ACCA, they are still 1-1 with about 38 minutes to go. Richarlison loves a tap-in, doesn't he? He loves a tap-in. I think every game this season has shown that title talk is madness, if I'm going to be completely honest. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Swept away there to, is it to Silva? They played it down the line. Mickey van der Ven will get that. He's too quick. Anything like that, Mickey van der Ven's going to gobble up. He's far too quick for that. So Richie's come back to win that ball. Fair play to him. He's still got the ball there. Goes into Højbjerg. Højbjerg steadies it back to Richarlison. He gives it to Porro. Porro goes across to Van der Ven. Van der Ven to a doggy to Maddison. Back to a doggy, back to Maddison. I've got a feeling we've got a 4th goal coming here soon. Got a feeling. Got a feeling. Brent, it's very scrappy, both teams. Timo Werner now, down the line. What's he got? His defenders standing him up. He's cutting on his right. He's cutting on his left. He's pulled it back this time to nobody. He's still got the ball, though. Ivan Toney comes back to try and win it, but Richie can get there first. It's got scrappy, isn't it, the game now? Both teams wanting to give that, well, not wanting to, but both teams giving the ball away. And James Maddison's down again. It looks like his race is run. 86 minutes he's done. Looks like he's got cramp. Maybe his calf's hurting. So James Maddison, by the way, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. James Maddison is down. Looks like I hope it's cramp, which if it is to be expected. He's lasted longer than I thought he would. 85 minutes. So he's back up on his feet. I don't know if he's going to go off here. But he's going off. Yeah, he is going off, James Maddison. And he's going to be substituted by James Maddison off. And Dragashin has come on. So Dragashin has come on, a centre-half for an attacking midfielder to see out the last few minutes of this game. Agreed. His pace is brilliant. It's just his technical ability. His pace is brilliant. But Tottenham 3, Brentford 2. Here's Brentford. they've fallen over at the wrong moment for them, at the right moment for us. But they've won the ball back. They've won the ball back. Here is is it De Silva? By the way, my front door's gone. My front door has gone. I need to get it. I need to get it. If I miss a goal, I'm going to be gutted. My front door is gone. Please bear with me. Please bear with me, everyone. So it looks like I didn't miss anything. Sorry, I ordered some food and it came quicker than I thought. It came quicker than I thought. And I'm really annoyed because normally I want it to come quick. But then I was just like, oh my God, I ordered it for the end of the game. So we're about to find out how many minutes left. By the way, Burnley have pulled one back at Man City. The goal scorer, I don't know yet, but Burnley have pulled one back at Man City. And Erling Haaland did come on for Kevin De Bruyne. So we shall see. But Tottenham look like they're going to see this out at the moment. We look like we're going to see it out. Seven minutes to go. So we've got 6.5 minutes of the 7 to see out. God, how much of football games now is spent sort of just standing around? It looks like Jamie Donnelly is coming on for Tottenham Hotspur. Jamie Donnelly is coming on for Timo Werner to play the last 6 minutes. So Timo Werner's gone off. Good day for him in the second half. And Jamie Donnelly going to get a bit of a run out just for the last sort of 5.5, 6 minutes here. Just seems like whenever there's a stop in playing football anymore, doesn't it just feel like it goes on forever and ever and ever? And here's a doggy on the left. We've got 5 and a bit minutes to see out now. 5 and a bit minutes to see out. Surely even Tottenham can do that. We've given the ball away. Brennan Johnson's one of it. I didn't even notice Brennan Johnson was playing since he scored the goal. Richarlison forces a save down low for the Brentford keeper. Brentford then clear it. Ivan Toney wins the header, knocks it on to Malpay. Malpay is knocked off the ball. The referee says play on. Here's Ben Mee. Ben Mee spreads the ball wide. And Brentford are coming again. They've done well, haven't they? They've done well here, Brentford. I mean, we've got 4.5 minutes to see this out. The cross has come in and it's headed away by Romero. Not the best header. It's pulled back in again. And Vicario tips it over the bar. Vicario, I thought they'd equalised. Vicario tips it over the bar. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. Man City have won 3-1. But again, awful. I think we've been awful at the back today. Absolutely at 6s and 7s at the back tonight. Getting over the line is the most important thing, but we've got to do it. 4 minutes to go. It's a corner kick to Brentford. Just over 3.5 minutes to go. Come on, Spurs. See this last one out. Come on. Corner kick flicked in, headed on, and just wide for the Brentford player. I'll tell you what, they've been very good at set pieces, haven't they? And we've looked really, really. I think this is a smash and grab here. I think we've got away with one here. So just over 3 minutes to go. Just over 3 minutes to go. Ball headed forward by Brentford. Cleared by Spurs. Back to Brentford. We've got 3 minutes to hold on here. Whoever this number 10 is, this Josh Da Silva, he has given a doggy the runaround since he's come on that right wing. Again, ball's gone past the doggy. The Brentford guy's got the ball on the right wing. He's whipped it in. Headed clear this time by Romero. It's gone back to Brentford. Brentford giving one last push for the last 2.5 minutes. They've played a long searching ball all the way over to Josh Da Silva. He's one-on-one with his player. Josh Da Silva twists and turns. Lays in the player. He's going to put it back. And it was nearly 3-3 again. Great last-ditch defending there by Romero. I'll tell you what, we have just been very easy to open up, haven't we, down these channels. There's another ball into the box, headed away by Porro. Can we clear it? Can someone clear the ball? The ball's gone out wide to Coglou. Coglou, what you got? Just under 2 minutes to go. Coglou is running at them, but yeah, he just hasn't got the pace, has he? I don't think. He puts the ball into Donnelly. Donnelly's tackled. And now Mulpike can... Now Donnelly gives away a free kick. Sensible foul, I'd call that. Honestly, at 3-1, it's like we just stopped playing. I mean, we literally had a good 10-minute spell. All right, we did the job, but it's like we stopped playing. Tony drives the ball across this time. Porro gets in the way, and we've only got 1 minute and 15 seconds to hold on as Brentford give away a free kick. The foul on Donnelly. God, this is going to be one that it's not gone down as the best game I've ever seen, but at the moment, it does look like we can get it over the line. Man of the match, Richarlison. Okay, all right. Man of the match, Richarlison. I wouldn't have gone there, but fair enough. Fair play to Richie. Here's the ball. Right, we've got 30 seconds left. Kulu's now down by the corner flag. Keep it down there. Instead, he's just giving it out for a goal kick. Why didn't he try and hold on to the ball? Why didn't you try and hold on to the ball? So, the Brentford goal kick, we've got 10 seconds plus whatever additional he plays. The ball's gone down the line. Tony wins the header that time. Brentford just knocking it high up. We've got 6 men back there. We've hesitated again. We've hesitated. Brentford are asking for a free kick. I don't think they're going to get it, but they have got a throw deep into our half, deep into injury time. It looks like they're going to go for a long throw to try and salvage something. We've just got to see out this one last throw to get 3 points. Surely we can do this. The ball is dinked to the back post. The doggies knocked it out for a corner kick. It's a corner kick. We've got one more corner to get through. One more corner to get through. Honestly, I don't even know what our style of football is anymore. It just feels like it is frenetic. It just feels like there's no real substance to it. It's just madness. But the goalkeeper is up. Surely we're not going to have one of them, are we? The goalkeeper is up. The corner kick's about to be taken. Is whipped in to the near post, headed away. And there is the full-time whistle. And it's 3-2 to Tottenham. It wasn't pretty. It wasn't good. We looked very poor at the back, but we have got the win, and that is what counts. We did manage to get the win. That is what counts. By the way, guys, I do need to run. We did make that difficult for ourselves. Sorry, I do need to run because my wife needs to get in the front door and I need to go and see her and stuff. Listen, we moved to Everton. I'll be back in the morning at 10 a.m. where we'll be able to dissect this with more information. But we got the win in the end. It wasn't pretty, but we got there. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much. 3.5 hours is more than enough for me. Take care, everyone. Really do appreciate it. And as always, come on, you Spurs, for a vital win.